Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And of course, a special day here. So we're going to really celebrate. We've got an incredible show, a lineup that is really one of our best. And it is so exciting to get to share all of this great jewelry. But after we talk about a little bit of what's going on with the incredible lineup that we have, we also want to let you know that it's a very important day to shop, because as we celebrate Father's Day and celebrate all the dads, but celebrate all the moms as well who may play a father figure role, and to those who are missing dads today, we send our hugs. But we thought we would take a really cool 3 hours here and actually give you a big sale event. How does that sound? So we're going to have incredible jewelry, but we also thought we'd give a really nice discount for everybody just to make the shopping a little bit easier and really treat yourself today to something you love, with $50 extra off everything that we're bringing you. So that includes, yes, everything that we show you on air, everything that's in stock and available for you. So yes, requests are welcome, but this is not a show you want to miss, because we have so many special ideas for you. Really cool, brand new. It is a lineup you will not believe. We even have an entire assortment of GIA certified sapphires. We don't see those very often. Can't think of the last time we had a blue sapphire that was certified by GIA, but we have them today, 3 to choose from. We also have incredible Tanzanite. I have to start up front. It's a 7 karat plus. It's a blue wing block D. It's in a bridge. And this stone, if you were with me yesterday, you know that we had an 18 karat round that we kept showing throughout the show. Very large stone, obviously not for everybody. However, today we're going to bring you, essentially, it's the same stone with the same colors. It's the round as well, but it's going to be a 7 karat, so a little bit more wearable for you, and yes, a little bit more affordable as well. So we've got that on the way, as well as this is the joy of being here. I tell you what, when you think, people ask me all the time, how do you sell jewelry all day long, every day for your life? I got to tell you, it's pieces like this that make it all worthwhile. When we have designer pieces, wait till you see the way this kunzite pendant is designed. This is a Panther, one of the most designer styles that when we had a couple of versions like this in the past, they all flew. We've got an incredible kunzite pendant. That stone is enormous. I almost want to talk about it not in carat weight, but in actual physical weight, because it's so hefty with this size. But it's a 75 karat kunzite, and with a great Panther design, and wait till you see it. It is remarkable. And somehow, some way, the color is one of the best we've seen of any kunzite. So we're going to have that for you as well. And then there's a Paraiba, but it's a little more green than some, which is usually where a lot of collectors want to go, because that means it's indicative when you have more green that it's actually got more copper content, which actually in a lot of cases, a lot of collectors consider more rare. So we've got that on the way for you as well. We've got a beautiful Morganite that's new. We've got so much to share with you. And again, everything that you see on the air, everything that you ask for, everything we bring out in the inventory, it's all going to be $50 off. And there's no final sale attached to it. You still have your return privileges as well. So whether it's a more affordable item, whether it's a little more exotic, you get your extra discount, and that Tanzanite is going to be amazing. Now, we also have a lot of one-onlys to start with, so we're going to get into some. And there is, by the way, a certified Brazilian Paraiba as well. Looking forward to that, and so much more. It's just, oh, you know what else got a new markdown? The cat's eye. Have you seen the cat's eye emerald bracelet? It's a tennis bracelet with cat's eye emeralds, and this is just stunning. And look at those colors from a distance, but what's even cooler is the fact that they are all chatoyant, phenomenal stones. So we have that on the way, and there's a new Tanzanite pendant with an emerald cut, and I know we love those. So a lot to get to. Heart-shaped lovers, I love to let you know we have a heart-shaped in a blue zircon here as well. So that's something you don't see every day. So lots to get to. We're going to be rolling quickly, and it's all the values. And don't forget, on a sale day like today and a big holiday where we celebrate all you, well, I got to tell you, we marked everything down first. So everything's a markdown first before you're $50 off. So it's just sale upon sale upon sale. Let's take a look at our first item, which is a ruby, and it is looking good, isn't it? So this is a very special stone. No doubt. It's one of those bright, clean, really good stones out of Burma, and it's 112-4325. And this would be a one of a kind in, oh yeah, all 18K solid yellow gold. Looks amazing. Then you've got this dome style finish. It's so unusual because we usually see our rubies in more of a little bit more of a classic, usually a halo, a solitaire, something like that. This is where you're getting a beautiful wider dome style with pave in the round brilliance, and some great tapered baguettes that flare out from the sides. Look at that. 58 points on the ruby, 86 points in the diamonds, which is really impressive. And then we have, of course, this 18 karat gold, which let alone, just saying it the way it is, the gold weight alone, especially that 18 karat gold purity, should dictate that the piece is more than the price I'm going to offer it. So here's where, glad you're here early, This is one of those big, big values, and it's going to be going very quickly. Now, I want to try it on the hand for you as well, so you can see the size. Stays in the yellow gold. It's a great designer piece. We are thrilled. Boy, that color in July is coming up, just a couple weeks away. So we're excited about, again, offering some great July birthstones like ruby. Again, that's the one and only birthstone for the month of July. That's what it looks like from all the distance, and of course, even from the side profile, you're going to get to see those diamonds that wrap around. So incredible piece, and it's going to be, how about $29.99? No, not how we're starting the show. We have to do better than that. So here's what's going on. A very special discount, a one and one alone. All you have to do is dial in. That is always the crucial key to getting your favorites. Most of what I have today and every day is a one only, most. So this is where I really recommend dialing in on the early side. It's not going to be $29.99. This is an unbelievable value. It is why I chose it to start the show, really set the tone for the big Sunday ahead, and a big sale Sunday nonetheless. And we're always so thrilled to have you with us on these very extra special days. We're thrilled to have you every day, but on a special day like today, it is going to be a lot of fun. We have really planned accordingly. So if you like this one, it's going to be on its way for $9.99 instead. Does that sound better? An under $1,000 price tag on a piece that looks that good, where so much gold weight involved. And then of course those diamonds, I love those baguettes. The way that they're really accentuating that centerpiece really just is a wow, isn't it? So all of that ring, amazing value at $9.99. We'll give it 30 seconds because we've got a lot to show you today. That is one thing we are not lacking, is merchandise today. We've got tons of great options for you. Again, your requests, I would imagine that being a discount day like today, maybe there's something that is on the wish list that today's the day. You want to go ahead and make it yours. Well, that's not a bad idea. So you can always feel free to call us at any given time and we'll help you out with those requests that you've got if they're here. Now, also yesterday we had some of those really cool multicolored diamond pieces. I've got a few more today. Earrings and pendants. I've got one pair of drop earrings, couple of pendants to show you as well. Let's get to our big turquoise. That is going to be the unbelievable color that is Sleeping Beauty that we so enjoy seeing, the best in the world. And again, that's 18K. Beautiful ruby. Do you see the blue reds? That's so key there. The blue reds you're getting in that Burmese, that's everything. That's what you want to see. And that's unusual to get. You don't always get that in a stone of this quality. Remember, this is where rubies are usually opaque. There's usually not going to be any of that clarity through it. So we'll see who's got it. It's one only. Let's move on. So again, I've got a big turquoise coming up. We'll try to give you a little heads up on a big day where we're going to go through a lot of one onlys. We'll give you a heads up as to what's coming. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We've got a lot of, are we ready for a big Father's Day celebration? Yeah? What are you guys doing today afterwards for dear old dad? Anything? Maybe a little dinner out, something like that? Something? All right. So here we go. This is, do dads not get spoiled the way moms do? I don't know. That's a big debate, right? It's a big debate. All right, so here we go. This is our turquoise piece. Let me know who's got the ruby. This one's huge. It is going to be item number 1124486, and it is 7 carat 67 of a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It is one bright, beautiful color, and it is. It's almost like, it's opaque stone, but it's like the color's so good, it's glowing. It's just impressive. That's why we love a Sleeping Beauty. So 4486 is going to be 767. And then it's got 13 points in diamonds. Now, we kept that really simple because it's really about the stone, but added a few, 2 bigger stones right on the sides. They're done in a little bit of a mill grain chevron shape, and then a few more diamonds beyond that. Got to show you the size on the hand so you get a sense of how large a ring this is, because it's one of our best. It stays in the white gold. Again, this is not, when it's not our own design, we're going to leave it in the gold color that it is currently in. But here's what we've got on this one, which is really special with that beautiful bright Sleeping Beauty. Of course, these are completely, mine is closed, so there's really very little out there to be had, especially in a bigger size. It's one thing to get a little, 2 carat, 1 carat, half a carat, but this 767 is amazing. And how about our value at, keep in mind, $32.99 is where it started. Got a lot better value here for you today. Again, $50 off everything. So remember, that last ruby ring comes down to $949. Here's where you're getting something really special. And you know what? I'm going to make this the same deal, $999. That way, this ring can also be $949 at checkout for you. So an even better opportunity right away. Here we go. Take a look at that again. Stays in the white gold. So the only thing we need to know is what size you need. And our big 18 karat, yes. Oh, the ruby is gone. Never mind. The ruby is spoken for. So here we are. Sleeping Beauty, one only. 30 seconds for that one too, please. And that'll be $9.49. So again, what would you like to save a little extra money on today? That's the big question. That's what we're doing. And by the way, look at this blue zircon we have. This is a rare, oh my goodness, heart shape. If you want to see it right away, definitely let me know. And then we've got, this is a cool, we've got some gems pieces, by the way. We've got a Paraiba. And also, I brought out a really very special and unique unheated Tanzanite for the guys. We have not seen that, so we'll get that out for you. And then wait till you see this really pretty stone. This could be a Guess That Stone candidate, but we'd be here all day, probably with no resolution here. So the turquoise is here, $9.49, but again, I'm moving on. Oh my goodness, how stunning. And this is everything. The wraparound bypass design that ends with an end cap of a large diamond, and then look at this stone. So again, we could sit here and probably guess, what is that stone? Do you think it's a Morganite? That'd be a really, really good Morganite. And it kind of looks like one, but it's not. Or it could be a sapphire, or it could be a tourmaline. It's none of the above. It's 112-3653. It has a brand new markdown, and I'm talking significant. I've never seen it on the air before, so I don't know how it's gotten all these markdowns, but here's the thing. We've got one. Everything, the job today, get all the jewelry out the door. So whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever it is you're looking for, that's what we're doing here today. So all you have to do is call in very, very quickly. That big turquoise, it sounds like it's on its way out as well. This is another one of a kind. This is actually pink spinel. Pink spinel. I know we're used to seeing the mehenges that have that pinky red. This is a pink, like a true diamond pink color in spinel, but bright and a carat 87. And this is where sometimes the pink spinels can be a little bit more dusty in their color. They look a little bit more murky. Not the case here. Remember with spinel, it's like a, think of it like a really rare version of sapphire. It's its own gem family, but it's very similar origins, very similar colors oftentimes are found, very similar chemically as well. But this one's actually going to be a super, super value. And it looks like, boy, has it come down in price. And again, I don't know how, because I've never had this on the air, but I'm loving this opportunity on a $39.99 platinum piece, by the way. Carat 87 is the size, 17 points. Of course, we just give you that little bit of a, let's take a look at the trio here. On the one side, there's the trio that kind of sits up next to the base of the pear shape, and then of course that really big stone, which probably on its own is about a 10-pointer in that great setting, and then of course really good visual from the side. So it's like a tubing design that's done all the way around. Remember, platinum is a huge upgrade to get even compared to our lovely gold that we show you, but this one's going to be, oh, it's wild. This is just unbelievable, and that can pass for like a really good, it's kind of again similar to a great, if it'd be like top quality Morganite or a really good pink diamond color or a sapphire, but it's spinel, still giving you great durability, and a huge offering right now on a nearly 2-carat stone. And I'm blowing it out. We're going to make it $999 as well. That's how we roll today. And you get it for $949. And let's take a look at this one on the hand, because it's so wild how that wraparound design works. Don't forget to let me know on the turquoise as well, which is in white gold. This one stays in platinum, of course. And here's what it looks like on. So you can see, I'm just holding it. That's obviously something you could reverse. Put that bigger, almost tubing with that diamond at the end on the other side if you want to. But that's what's kind of fun about it, is it's going to look so good from every single angle. You've got incredible snap and brilliance from that stone. It's a really pure pink diamond color. And then, of course, from this side, you see that little trio. From over on the sides, you see that round, which is a little bit, you know, surprising. I'm just going to flip it around here for you. Why not? Show you the other direction just to give you a visual of, you know, however you want to wear it. This is what it's going to look like on. I kind of like it that way too. So you've got that, again, bigger diamond presence here on that end side. And it's $949 at checkout for a platinum piece with a huge spinel, and really, really a rare stone that for those of us pink lovers, it's not typical to get the pink like that out of the spinel family. So excited about that being here. It's one only. We'll see who's got it, and then we're going to move right along. That's just another angle at the spinel. It shows you that stone a little bit better, and then of course from the other side you see that design, and there's that head on from that stone. So that'll be $949 as well. We've got a great ruby necklace. I have a gents piece, actually. It's kind of a ladies or gents unisex style for you as well in sapphire coming up, and then like I said, a lot of sapphires on the way. So let us know what you like to shop for. This is a big, big day to shop for your best and your favorites and all of that. I think that turquoise, that big turquoise, is still here. If anybody wants to take that one, please do. $949, and then of course $949 on our spinel also. So you got some really important pieces. Let's get to this ruby. Super affordable way to just treat yourself to something very special. And of course, with July kicking off in a couple of weeks, wanted to bring you something wild here in the ruby opportunity. Here's what it's all about. Comes with a chain. Here's the emerald cut, very simply stated emerald. This is our emerald cut ruby, which is out of Burma. And there's a great chain coming with it, which let me just tell you right now, not to give anything away, but that chain is going to be priced more anywhere else in the world than it is for the entire piece. It's a pendant that you can actually remove from the chain, use the chain with other things. I always like to point that out when it's possible so that you know that you're getting something, you know, almost two pieces in jewelry really that you'll wear a lot of different ways. And I think that just gives you even more value really. It's item number 112-4458. That would be our emerald cut. That's always a rare cut to find in the ruby world. Rubies are very specific the way they grow. Their crystal structure grows a little differently than other stones, so they typically only like to be cut in ovals. It's 99% of what we see in rubies. So there is automatically a premium when you see something like this that has that emerald cutting to it. And of course, got to polish it up here. As we're going to try it on the hand so you can see the size, get the details, and of course know that that diamond cut adjustable chain is coming with it. So this chain, worth the price of admission on its own. Of course, this is a ruby that is 64 points in the emerald cut with a couple of diamonds, 2 points there, which actually there's, I don't think any way that's 2 points, but we'll go with it. Definitely not 2 points because there's no way. But we're going to go with it, 2 points in diamonds. And then here's the chain that you're going to get. It has got the lobster claw closure and 3 adjustable lengths, 16, 17, and 18. And again, that pendant will come right off that chain and you can use it with other things as well. And look at that ruby glow even from a distance. It's not a large piece. It's not intended to be a large piece. I'll show it on the neckline for you as well so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like from afar. See how that's going to still, again, glow like no other. So we love about our rubies, the way that is just glowing to no end. So beautiful stone, again, July's birthstone. You think about, look at the calendar ahead. Do you have any birthdays coming up that you want to celebrate? The gals with a July birthday with their birthstone in a pendant with the chain, and that's a baguette diamond. I tell you, what is that diamond weight? That's got to be, again, so we're going to call it a minimum there because look at the baguette that's right sitting atop that emerald cut. Then you've got the rounds as well. It's yellow gold only. We're going to blow it out right now. Comes with the chain, which is pretty amazing because chains right now on their own, $600, no question about it, all by itself, just for a chain. If you want to get something specialty, again, you could always break it up. Maybe you're giving it to somebody who you know has a great chain. You keep the chain, right? You give the pendant, or it could be reversed. You keep the pendant, you give the chain. Either way really works for you, but here's what we're going to offer. Huge value, major opportunity, one only, yellow gold only. It's not even $1,000. We've been kind of hanging out that $9.99 price tag. Remember what I told you about $50 off coming off everything, no matter how affordable it gets. So you've got a really good opportunity to take advantage. And yes, even on the more affordable items, save a bundle. And we're going to make this only $499 with the chain. So $449 will actually be your price at checkout. It's in that yellow gold. You get those diamonds, which again, we are far under estimating there. I mean, it's not an estimation. I don't know what, just it's in air is what it is. So that's a major piece there. $449. If you like it, we'll give that 30 seconds. Then we got to go on this Father's Day celebration day. And what we're going to do also is show you a huge Tanzanite. Got the emerald cut that is so lovely coming up for you. Big heart shape. I flashed it. I think we should show the heart shape, don't you think? And the blue zircon. Very, very special stone that is. And then we've got so much more. And get requests in too. On a big sale day, why not? Tell us what you'd like to see and then we'll have it right out to you. Think about those summer events ahead, those celebrations you've got. We're ready to help you own the jewelry to just mark the occasion. And also a rhodochrosite that's new today. This is our rhodochrosite. Look at that. That is a really stunning round. Very rare. One of the most collectible stones in the world. We've got some big Tanzanites. I mentioned those unheated stones. They're golden colors that we have for you today as well. And then here it is. I flashed this from afar earlier, and I just want to show you on the hand here. This is one of the most stunning designer pieces I have ever had the pleasure of presenting, and let me tell you, it is weighty. This is, look at that, that's a pendant. It's got that Panther design, which when we've had a couple in the past, gone instantaneously. This is in the white gold. It is item number 112-4511, and that is an emerald cut kunzite that has the strongest saturation of any stone here. And keep in mind, there's not another stone that we have that's anywhere close to 75 carats 21. This is the 75-21. And yet 27 points in diamonds that are basically the bail and then dotted through the spots of this leopard and in the eye as well, who's really, again, kind of standing atop that piece. Now, this is obviously a very high-end designer style. And you know it, and you've probably seen it, and you know its status. Well, we're going to bring you our own version where you've got a whole 2 1/4 inches here top to bottom, and a really special way to get an incredible stone on its own. There you can see it is, there's the 2 and let's just check and make sure that is accurate. Yeah, it's more like 2 3/8, but we'll go with it. And then we'll show it on the neckline as well. Boy, this one is really, it's a powerful piece, that's for sure. And now you're getting to see, this is the proper light to see a kunzite in. Truly, this is the proper light. Do you see now how there's not just pink, but actual blues? It looks like Tanzanite blues and bright purples coming through that are just neon. That's the beauty of the stone. 75 carats. We consider kunzite large at 10 carats. That's considered really large, and this neon is all there. So imagine that on your favorite white gold chain, whether it's a Diamonds by the Yard or something else, and we're going to show it now up close. So get ready. Obviously, up close is a bit of a, you know, it's a relative term because we've got to show it here, but keep in mind we're going to need to zoom quite a ways back just to get the entire length of the piece in the camera shot. Look at that. Isn't that great? So obviously this is sitting on its side here because otherwise we don't have enough zoom back to handle the stone. But look at how beautiful this is. And the bail is sizable, so you can fit a larger chain, which you're probably going to want. And then you've got those really important, you know, larger diamonds there throughout the body, which are burnished so that they're set into that mirror finish of gold. It's all 14K. And the best part is, there's a $24,999 price tag that's actually coming down. So it's a heavily reduced price tag on this Sunday to give you something special, something enjoyable, something different, something bold, something no one else is going to have on this planet. That's for sure. In a 75 carat on its own, what would that be? Think about it. Where would something like that stone in that highest end quality and color, where would that be? Even if you're talking about $1,000 a carat, which would be nothing for a kunzite of this stature and color and saturation. Right now, just sitting here, it's leaning a little bit. So that's your face-up look at those colored, the neons, the brilliance, those brights. But then you have an incredible opportunity that we're offering today to get this great designer piece out. And that's the beauty of the discounting today. I told you this earlier. We're not only about the $50 off. That's great. Love an extra discount. Always fun to see. But it's more about, hey, we're also going to take discounts before that. So $50 is just like an extra little discount coupon that can mean a lot. But obviously, you're talking about discounting here on a $25,000 piece where it's not going to be. So get ready. It's a one only, and it's lovely, isn't it? And it's really unique and specialty. And it's also going to be better than even $15,000. So we love a good $10,000 off. But we're going to make sure it's better than that for you and actually get it under $10,000 for the entire piece and make it $99.99, which is remarkable because we're thinking about, it gets in the terms of about $100 a carat if you're only paying about $2,000 or $2,500 for that mounting, which is super substantial. There's some serious weight, obviously, in the stone by itself, but there's a lot of weight in that setting because of the way it's finished. Let me show you from the inside because that is really, really well done. The basket work to amplify and really elevate that stone, that you can see is not just open basket work. It's got a lot of detail from all the different sides and angles there, but then you have that great look of that stone. And then, of course, if you really, really wanted us to change it to yellow gold, we could, but we know how popular kunzite is in the white gold as contrast, so that's probably the way you want to have that anyway. So $99.99, it'll be $99.49 if you'd like it, and that will be it. So just wanted to show that early because that's a remarkable designer piece that is very, very important, very special, and I was thrilled to see that here today. So just an option for our designer lovers out there. And then we've got still, oh, there is a 2 carat 04 yellow diamond today. This is the round that I'm going to have coming up in just a little bit where I know we've been thinking about, look at that. Oh my goodness, the reds. That stone is incredible. It's basically the same look as what we saw in an 18 karat round yesterday that a lot of you were just drooling over, but a lot of people are saying that 18 karat's a little too big for my hands. So here we go with this 7 carat coming up today in that same gorgeous round cut blue wing block D. How about this? We've got something exciting on discounts in opals. So I wanted to bring out October's birthstone here, but in a solid, well, we've got some options here in platinum for you. This is where we're going to see 4 different black opals that all are similar in their color patterns here, but we're going to go ahead and discount them all. So you get a really huge opportunity and value and discount. Again, welcome into the show. Big Father's Day celebration here. We are live with you as always. This is what's happening. Discounts all day. We've got about 2.5 hours only though for those discounts, and then the sale event disappears for 2024. So we're ready to help you out. We've got platinum, platinum on the way. We've got actually 3 of the 4 pieces I'm going to show you are in platinum. If you've ever wanted a black opal, we're putting everything basically on at once, which I think is very helpful with opals because you know how they're always one of a kind. Each one's going to have its own distinctive and significant pattern. So what we want to do is we figure the best way to shop them is to actually put them all together on a wheel and then let you have it. But the best news is the pricing discount as well on these pieces, amazing. $50 off everything you shop for today. So you're ready to see 4 incredible black opals that if you're looking for the more affordable way to go, this is it. So we're going to start with, gosh, they're all blue-based stones. They've got a lot of blues and greens to them, some of the reds. Let's take a look at our first one and we'll see who's got the kunzite because that one is not going to stick around. And then I think we're even, just to put in perspective, we've probably got to zoom in even with 4 rings coming up on a wheel here. So we're going to show you, there are some larger and some smaller here, but again, we'll get into carat weights because they can be a little bit tricky with opals, you know that. They're always going to look bigger than they weigh. So we've got, that pattern's really cool. And wait till you see them all move. But it's, I think, very helpful to see them together just to give you an idea of if you want something in this size range, if you want a great designer mounting, they're all here. But we've got a huge value coming your way on all 4, same pricing. So you're really choosing based on the look of the stone, the design itself, not based on the price tag because they're all coming on down. So this one you see has a few yellow diamonds. That's a big look, isn't it? And then we'll talk about that great, look at that design, a swirling pattern of blues and greens there. This one's more of a bigger kind of stained glass mosaic pattern. You see it's got really distinctive sheets of color there throughout. It stays in the blues and the greens. And of course that is one stone, but it's got that really interesting pattern where there's almost that divide down one side. This one, very deep dark base color. So it's going to be the same pricing. Now they're all one of a kind, so you know that. So make sure you're on the phone lines early to get your favorite. We'll see who's got that kunzite pendant. And then we're going to be on our way. This one just keeps sticking because it's got a little inventory tag residue, so it's almost like it's a little magnet. We're going to help you out. Pricing, amazing, that's for sure. We're going to take them all down, make sure they go. Every single one must. It's a big Father's Day celebration. Again, still have a few items from earlier today if you want to take advantage of anything you've seen, because this is the day to get your values, and we are really doing, I mean, think about it. Our normal values every single day are like your best sale anywhere else. So it gets very exciting when we start putting things up for sale, and when we put a sale together where you're saving all this extra money, it is the time to shop. So let's help you out. Let's get all these opals, which by the way started at $39.99 or above, and 3 of the 4 platinum. I'm going to walk you through carat weights even though you're seeing them for what they are, which is helpful with opals because the carat weights are oftentimes the worst indicator of the size. But here it is. We have a 317 here, 56 points in the white diamonds and 11 points in the yellow. So that's our 317. That will be the largest. I would anticipate that one's going to go pretty quickly. Then we go down to, and that's the only one in gold. The rest are in platinum, by the way. So the next size down is our carat 75, which is this halo design on the other side. That's going to be the carat 75. Diamond weight is 46 points. Our next size down is a 123, which is in the back, which has the baguettes and the rounds. That's going to be a 123 stone, 75 points in diamond weight. And then our last, but definitely not least, is our 1 carat in platinum, and that's 50 points in diamond. So again, platinum, platinum, and platinum. The only one that's in gold, and we had to do it that way because you've got a little bit of yellow gold. There's no yellow platinum, doesn't exist. So this is where you've got gold, 14K, the rest are platinum. So let me know which one is your favorite. One of a kinds throughout. The wheel is coming down. They're not 39. That was, by the way, the start price. That was the lowest price of any of the 4 originally. Now we're taking it far lower than that. I'm so excited about I love a good sale day, right? And we love when we can take pieces that are really new and fresh and updated, still put them on sale for you, give you the best values, take that extra $50 off, sale on sale on sale. But again, please dial early. We already have a lot of you there on the phone lines ready to go. We don't want you to miss out because you're a little bit late. You know opals are always one of a kind. There are no 2 opals that are ever going to be identical. So that's why we really encourage you to dial in on the early side here. Otherwise, they're going to be gone before you can even say sold. And they're not even $29.99. I think about $19.99 as our half off sweet spot there. The truth is they're going lower than that. Anyone you want, no options to choose on the platinum. Obviously they all stay as is, and for that matter so does the 14 karat because it's 2-tone. So everything's going to stay as is except for we want to know your ring size. Tell us what ring size you need. We'll make it happen for you. But it's not 19, 18, 17, 16.99. This is already a value. And again, 3 of the 4 are set in platinum. That's a super high-end metal. We know that. It's the highest end metal we make jewelry out of. And it's not even going to be $16 or $15.99 for any one of those 4. Make sure you're on the phone lines. let's help you out. They're not even $15.99. We're going under $1,500 to make them $14.99 a piece, and then that will be $14.49 at checkout if you would like to have any one of those four, and we'll give it 60 seconds on that wheel. So want to start with some big black opals? Love those. And don't forget about our kunzite designer piece. Ruby necklace, big turquoise, a lot of pieces under $1,000 today so far. Now we've got the $14.99 opals for you, which remember, platinum, 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 and then they're 14 karat white and yellow gold together on the right side. So that's it on a fabulous day to be shopping. $14.49 at checkout for you, so an extra additional discount. Why not? Then we've got some fancy colors in diamonds, multiple colors of diamonds together in earrings. Every piece I had yesterday gone instantaneously, and so we're going to bring you more of that designer style today. So they're coming up next. Some great drop earrings for you, and if you picked up any of the pieces yesterday, this would be the earring to go with, and we're going to have those on the way for you. But $14.49, anything you like, and of course we can try them on as you ask about them. Remember, this is by far, that's a 3 carat plus. Think about that. By far the biggest size, 317 with yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and together you're getting a full, I mean, you got to think about this. It's 67 points in diamonds all together around that opal with that really almost Monet-like pattern. We love a good idea of paint on canvas, but when that's in a natural gem that's from the earth, that's created by Mother Nature, that's a phenomenal gem, and you're seeing those colors together, what a beauty. So I don't know about you, but if that was up there individually at $14.99, I think we're all looking at that going, they're really off their rockers today. Well, this is what we're doing all day long. So big sale event, take advantage of anything you want. I can't stick around because we got a lot to show you. So anything you need there on the opals, let me know. We'll help you out, get them out the door. That's what we're here to do. Take a look one more time. Final call on those opals. And then we're going to move on to our designer earrings. Jess, any questions on those opals? All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you today. I love the 317. This one with the baguettes is really good if you want a lot of greens. Here's where you get that almost mosaic pattern. Look how amazing that is. All $14.49. Okay, here come the designer earrings. If you were with me yesterday, you know there were some really big values on multi-colors. Now, these are going to have a little bit of white diamonds at the top, and they're only going to be a challenge to show you as far as how they're sitting close up. But it's item number 112, $44.69. Take a look. It's a mix of orange champagnes, yellows, greens, and I wouldn't say there are any pinks in this particular pair. Some of our designer pieces yesterday just kind of depended on the design, had some pink diamonds with it, but I'm going to show you from a distance. It's a lever back style, and it's a carat 35 just in the fancy color diamonds. Then you've got, and I'm going to show it here just in a moment on the hand, just so you can get an instant look at how the length goes and how beautiful that is. So that's really important here. You've got a great length to it. It's going to be a carat 84 total because you're also getting another 49 points in the white diamonds. And that's just up front in the front of that lever back. So really simple and easy there. There's your look. They're about 1.25 inches from top to bottom where the diamonds begin, and then where your squared off cushion but at an angle sets. So really special 184 total weight here. And that would be 1.25 inches in their drop. They stay in the yellow gold. There's only one pair. The beauty of this is the value. And of course, this is really easy because that lever back style, which is all self-contained, is just going to flip and hold and be really, really secure on the ear. I apologize for that view, but they don't stand on their own. And I'm just going to pop one on for you. And I need 2 hands for the lever back. So here's what I'll offer. We've got a great look at them. We've got a beautiful, beautiful idea. And yes, you're going to see how the movement and they dance. And of course, there's something about, I know we've had a lot of our fancy diamonds in rings, and so it just lends me to believe that I think a lot of people might need an earring to go with it, and that's what they look like from a distance away. So you can see how all the different colors are really tonal. And again, remember, it's white diamonds up front, and then the base is where all of your fancy diamonds are, which are, again, a wide array of colors, from the browns to the yellows to the greens and really pretty champagnes and different tones thereof. So they really are exotic in nature, and you're getting a carat 84 total, almost 2 carats in your total diamond weight, and there's only one pair. And so when you think about, obviously the vast majority are those fancy colors, that should be a really high-end, elevated kind of look in a very expensive price tag. It's not. And that's the beauty of what we're doing on this sale day. It's not even going to be $3,999, which is where our TVON price is set to go. We're going to make them a lot more affordable than that as we take another look up close, and I'll prop them up for you so you can see them really, really well and get an idea of what's going to be on its way to you if you're first on the phone lines. And there you can see some really, I love that these have the orange stones with them as well. Very important orange diamonds. You know how rare those are to find. We very rarely see those. And it's also not going to be $29.99 or $19.99. Take a look at this. there they are together, and you can see they're not going to be identical matches because the beauty of it is the variety of stone colors that you're getting. All those bigger round brilliants at the base basically there, really special. And you know what? Not even going to be $19.99. They're better. And so this is where, again, already if we were to go to $18.40, that'd just be $1,000 a carat, which obviously you don't get colors of diamonds for $1,000 a carat anywhere, especially in jewelry grade that are really nice VS stones like these are and sparkling to no end. But instead, they're not even $18 or $17.99. They may already be gone, but I'll take a little bit lower. $16.99 only, but $16.49 at checkout for you for a beautiful melange of diamonds. Many, many colors there all together. So that is special, and it is very, very nice. So $16.49 if you'd like those, and that's going to be it. And then we'll move on. We've got a couple of pendants, by the way, that would look great with these earrings, or anybody who likes this style where multiple colors are brought together. We can bring a couple of pendants that are worthwhile. And then we've got a really special big blue zircon coming up in the heart shape. So let me know if you'd like those earrings. $16.49 at checkout. Then we're moving on. Blue sapphire time, platinum, and yep, X marks the spot. Yes. Oh, it's already gone though. Yeah, it sold way about 35 minutes ago. Yeah, that was the only piece that actually has sold. So that one's the one everybody wants. We need 100 of those and nothing else apparently. But here we go with platinum. And this is going to be item number 1124-326. So quite a few items available, just not the ruby from the beginning of the show. So here is our platinum piece, 96 points. Hey, it's a good day to be shopping, right? But again, really, really important. This can be a gents or a ladies piece. So if you want a heavy platinum weight, you're getting it here. 96 points on the blue sapphire. You also have a few diamonds there. There's actually some texture right around the bezel, which is holding that stone in place, but then you've got a really fabulous way to get a lot of platinum and 10 points in diamonds. And then of course on the inside, we're going to take a look there. It's kind of open. Platinum is we've been talking about this, if you're not familiar, it's a very dense metal. So you get a lot of weight to it. We never want a ring to be uncomfortable because jewelry is meant to wear. It's meant to be worn. We're not supposed to do pieces that are too complex or too heavy where they're not going to be a piece you can wear comfortably every day. So that's really how we make the most of our jewelry collection, is by wearing and enjoying it. But this one's just going to be a quick deal. Gents or ladies, I think it would work pinky ring all the way to the index finger. I'm going to show you on the hand here so you get a better idea of how it's going to look on, but quite a look with that bezel set, and yet with that metal surrounding the sapphire, you're still seeing a lot of those really intense royal blues to it. And it's only going to be $9.99. I'm going to give some jewelry away. We got to make sure that the prices come down even further just so we can move faster, because we've got a lot to show you. And I think a lot of people waiting on that big round Tanzanite that is coming up in about, well, it's less than an hour away. We'll do that at the bottom of the next hour. So let's see, that'll be 11:30 Pacific time. That'll be 2:30 Eastern time. If you want to just go ahead and hold tight for that big round Tanzanite that we have coming up, that I know is going to be very intriguing. So that'll be $9.49. Take that discount and run with it and use it on everything you shop for today. And then we're going to go ahead and show you the heart-shaped blue zircon coming up. That will be next. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So big heart shape. I have not seen a heart-shaped blue zircon. I don't think ever. If I have, it's escaped my mind because I'm really racking my memory right now. Don't remember seeing a heart-shaped Cambodian blue zircon. They've been very popular of late. So we will have that coming your way. Let's see who's got the sapphire and platinum. Gents or ladies, really sizable. So could be either way here. And very, very important stone. So let me know who's got it. Yes. Okay. So come on in. We've got, again, requests coming in as well. So it sounds like a lot of requests are starting to happen. Let's get to our blue zircon heart shape. Oh my goodness. Like a lot of stones, there are certain ways that zircons have to be cut to really maximize their double refraction. Well, a heart shape is not usually one of them. Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you. Who got them? Hi, Ed. Hi, Jam. Thank you so much. Multicolored diamond earrings are gone. Blue sapphire and platinum is verifying right now. Our opals are here. If you'd like any of those platinum or the 14 karat two-tone opals that we had earlier, but this is brand new. And it's 112-4518. And that is fabulous, bright as can be, blue zircon. And notice that the heart shape is actually more of a wider style heart. Isn't that amazing? So it's got this really special look. And yet, you know what? $558. So a nice big size, 19 points in diamonds. We've kept that simple, burnished them down the sides for you. So that's really nice, kind of keeps it sleek. and then really allows for that width. I mean, it's a very beautiful, we're talking about like a wider profile heart shape. You know, sometimes they can be real narrow. Heart shapes are not always the same proportion. I think given that that's a little wider, really emphasizing with that band, the way it cinches in on the side. So big diamonds too individually. Again, 19 points there. I want to try it on for you. Still stackable. If you want to add something with it or next to it, you can. But boy, that is a bright neon electric blue type color. And like I've said before, you know that the Cambodian blue zircons, especially in their top presentation grade like this is, they really don't look like any other particular blue stone. And there are many out there, spinels and sapphires and topaz to name a few. But there's really nothing that is going to quite replicate what you get here. And we'll do something really special on the price tag as well. It is a big stone. It's supposed to be $49.99. That's all I got here. I got a $49.99 price guiding me. If I'm going to move some jewelry today, though, it's already quite clear. It's already happening. Got to bring the discounts in. Got to bring the prices down. So that's exactly what we're doing here for you today. It's not going to be $49.99. One caller gets it. You can even change the gold color if you want to. So if you want to change it to yellow or rose, go ahead, be our guest. You can do that. And we're going to make it a lot more affordable than $49.99. We're going to blow it out for only $19.99 only. That is it. So a big value on a huge and fancy cut, super exotic zircon. And then, by the way, hey, Victor, are they still on the line? Oh, they just hung up? You know what? I assume they're still watching. I didn't realize what a perfect match this pendant is because they just brought it to me. This might be the perfect match to the earring, pretty much. And it's the matching pendant. So I'd love to give them, you know, first dibs on it since they picked up the earring. So Ed and Jan, if you like that one, that's a literal match. So I better show that right now. That's going to be item number 1124443. And so we'll bring that out. Oh, and it's very affordable. What's going on? These prices on our fancy diamonds lately have been some of the best we've seen in value, that's for sure. So call me on this one, $19.49 at checkout. If you'd like to get that blue zircon heart shape, only one we have in the inventory that looks like that, that's for sure. And then here we go. This is going to be full necklace, and you get a chain with diamonds in it. Oh my gosh, and the chain has 2 bezel set diamonds with it. And there are big diamonds in the bail, and there's multicolored diamonds at the base, and just like the earring was, white diamonds up front. And then there you can see there's one and there's the other. 2 bezel set diamonds in this chain, which has a lobster claw, and it's adjustable. And the diamond weight is 88 points on the multicolors and 37 points on the white diamonds. So we are looking at a grand total here of a really important carat 25 in diamonds, 88, 37, yellow gold only, comes with the chain, adjustable there. I'm going to show you the length that you're getting as well, because this is a very impressive length here, and it's diamond cut chain material. I'm going to just go ahead and even up those diamonds. You can see you can put them on, you know, either side of the pendant if you want. Call me, because this is going to be, I'm going to get you a ruler measurement here very quickly, and then we're going to be sending this one out in a hurry. That's going to be a 1-inch top to bottom. I'll try it on the neckline next for you so you get a better perspective on the size. And then it does have that adjustability. You're actually going to get 16, 17, and 18 inches adjustable on that chain as well. So lots and lots to enjoy with this one. And then the match to those earrings. So if you loved that look anyways, it's a great look that's going to coordinate back to it. And we're going to make it super simple and easy. This one is only going to be, I don't know how we do it. There's a $39.99 price tag, and that is a great value anywhere, but we're doing better than that. And this goes with everything. It's in the yellows, and it's in the bronze and the champagne family, so it still works with everything. It's just a more exotic way to do diamonds. And it's going to be $1,900. You know what? Skip 19, skip 15, skip 14, skip 13. Let's blow it out for $12.99. It'll be $12.49 at checkout. And it's going to be 30 seconds, and then it'll probably be gone, because that is something amazing. So that's really special. And we'll see who's got it. Comes with the chain, which you can take off. And there are 2 big bezel set diamonds in that chain as well. So that is really lovely. And don't forget about our heart-shaped blue zircon. And then I think at the top of the hour, we're going to bring out the big Paraiba. A carat 39 Paraiba that, trust me, you've never seen a price tag like this on a carat 39, bright neon. Doesn't look like any other stone. It is Paraiba through and through. We're going to bring that out. That's coming up at the top of the hour, which is only about 17 minutes away, and it's in a bridge mounting, and I'm going to really go crazy on the pricing. So there will be, get ready, a very important Paraiba here. I think we need to show you the big emerald cut Tanzanite too. It's almost 20 carats of an emerald cut. So we've done, typically our bigger pendants have been in the rounds. We already saw the emerald cut kunzite in that fabulous designer style. Look what I have here for you. Emerald cut, Tanzanite, almost like a bow tie, but it won't look as much like that when it's sitting the way it will sit on the neckline, which is vertically. But look at that. 2 trillion cut white diamonds. Item number 1124086. How specialty to get an emerald cut that is almost 20 carats. It's a 1965. Then it has the 2 bigger diamonds that are a little bit different sizes individually, but still huge, 52 points total there. And that's it. Solid 18 karat white gold. So yes, we even upgraded the gold for you. And we're going to get you a value, a big old value on one of our best. And I know that when you get an emerald cut that is shining like that is, with a 19 karat 65, and yes, we upgraded the gold to 18K, so why not? We went all out on the gold so that you can even get that premium gold, because why not? It matches that gorgeous quality of that stone. Red flashes galore. It's sitting at an odd angle, just like any pendant will up close. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day, perhaps. I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption, but who knows? Happy Dad's Day, everybody. Happy Dad's Day out there. And here's what I'm going to do on this one. Let's show it on the hand. And here we are. Oh, look at this. What a stone. Hello, Reds. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is remarkable. Between this one and the emerald cut kunzite, I'm not sure we've got ever a pendant selection like we have here today. And that unique design of trillion point meeting trillion point here as your top for your bail is everything. This has a $36,999. It's the truth. Most of the big pendants we've seen in blue wing block Ds have been rounds. This is that emerald cut. Let's show it on the neckline for you as well, just so you can see what that one's going to look like from a distance away. Oh, look at that stone. It is just glowing and totally 100% neon, and gotta love those trillions that actually make a nice geometric match to that. I think that's really well done how that looks together. We're gonna show it to you up close again, and you know what? Better value. Big sale event day. Let's take everything down to its lowest possible price, and boy, that's a good look at those diamonds there. And it's gonna be better than even 36 or 25,000. We know. These are important pieces. Important doesn't even really cover it. These are the best of the best. We're talking elite level, highest quality. There's no Tanzanite in the entire world that is as good as what we bring here. None. And the irony is, most everything out there is a lot more expensive. So this is really the way to shop your Tanzanite, and be very happy when you do, because you know you're getting value that is super, super significant. And this one is going to be less than $25,000. We're taking it less than 20 actually, because we're in, as you know, final days of blue wing block D anyways. These are some of the, you know, obviously some of the higher end pieces that were we saved and put on hold and waited till the very finale here. So you're getting some special treats here lately with these really important Tanzanites, but it's going to be better than even 20 or 19,999. We're going to do better than that. And this is where a collector will rejoice, because it just cannot be a better value than this when you're talking about that level of quality, bringing it under 15, not even 14,999, when that is already so far below $1,000 a carat. We know that. And now you get to take, and I tell you, our big Tanzanites don't stick around very often, especially at this point. It's pendants that everyone's looking for, because most everybody starts with a ring. So there's a lot of people that now want to collect a pendant to have the matching set, to build that suite, to have the ultimate collectibles, because the window is closing rapidly. There are not many opportunities left to get in on this material. So it's important to take advantage of it while it's here. And it's not even 14 or 13 or even $12,000, not even 11,000. It's 10,999. That's another drop in price when it hasn't even been on the air. And there's a new drop, because why? It's Father's Day. We're bringing out the values. We're making everything better. We're saving you more. And that's the idea. And of course, your extra $50 off as well. Why not? $10,949 will be your price tag on that if you'd like it. And then we're going to be on our way. We've got something special for you coming up in, well, the top of the hour is going to be that Paraiba. It's a bright neon green. Love that one. Total collector's stone, but also beautiful. And you will not believe the price tag we're going to do. Big sale event. So we're really wowing you with price tags. A full trio of exotic GIA certified blue sapphires that are brand new. They're on the way as well. And then I do want to just show you this cat's eye emerald bracelet. I've been wearing it. I can't get over it. The truth is that it's a cabochon cutting, because you have to have cabochon cutting to see cat's eye phenomenal. But here's what's so unique about it. A lot of people will shy away from emeralds in general because they're not going to be like necessarily clean and bright. They very rarely give you a clarity and a brightness to them. Well, what's interesting and a bit ironic is that a lot of times when you have a more included stone, like emeralds tend to be elsewhere, they're oftentimes cabochon cut. And the reason they'll do that is because it's a murky, hazy included stone. So they'll just cabochon cut it. It's a more kind of basic cutting style. But it's really interesting. You have to do a cabochon cut to see a cat's eye phenomenal stone. And they've done that. But the interesting part is that there's a more glow than we would even typically see from a faceted emerald at this point. And that's all the way around in, yes, all matched cat's eye round emeralds. And there is a new discount on this one. I thought it was fantastic when it debuted. Normally a cat's eye emerald bracelet is not something I'd be showing because it'd be millions and millions of dollars. It'd be way outside the realm of affordability. And I got so excited when it debuted because I was impressed with the price tag. Now it's got a many, many thousands of dollars price tag discount for our Father's Day holiday. So this gets you even better. It's almost 10 carats of emerald. Every single one is a cat's eye round. It's going to be graduated where your big one always sits up top, and then they're going to get a little bit slightly smaller, but they really don't even get that small around the edge. It is fantastic. And again, for anybody who says, emeralds are not my thing, I like a lot of brilliance, I want a lot of clarity, I want a lot of glow, this gives it to you while still being cabochons with the glow of the chatoyancy. So it's almost glowing on two fronts. It's a fascinating, fascinating stone. Let's take a look. It's on my wrist, so we're going to start there. And then obviously you're going to see, that's what I love seeing, is that look from a distance is showing you what you need to see. The incredible glow it has, that's of course that biggest stone is in the middle, and then they just slightly graduate, but they're going to go all the way around. And do you see how the chatoyancy is acting as a further glow on top of an already transparent round stone? And it's item number 1123396. Why would I bring this out in the first hour? Because it's got a massive discount. And we've had a lot of you, wisely so, thinking about it. I do want to show you this clasp because it's almost like an oval shape. It feels like a signet style, doesn't it? And then it's really uniquely done. It's one that I'm going to show you here up close as well. It's got a little button design. And then I want to show you all these cat's eye stones because it's really fantastic. Yes? Oh, okay, thank you. Sapphire and platinum ring gone from earlier. This is the bracelet. So I'm showing you just that midpoint. 967 is the total weight. Remember, less dense on these stones. So yes, if you're thinking the same thing I am, that looks like a whole lot more than 10 carats of emerald. You're right. But the same thing applies even when they're chatoyant stones. It's a lot more look than it is carat weight. So yes, and they go all the way around. You see how they're going to graduate down in size. Then they have the large diamonds between each and every one of the halos that surrounds those cat's eye stones. And then it's all set in that 18K, no less. So really high end meets high end meets high end all the way throughout. Really pretty closure on this one. It's going to be our 222 in the diamond weight. I just think I'm going to make a bold statement here because I know this is not exactly inexpensive. We do pieces for as low as, gosh, already today I had a $499 ruby necklace, right? So we try to have all price points covered at all times, on all days. But you know what? This is probably the best value I can show you here, just because it truly is a piece that would be considered priceless. Because unless, I mean, pricing is based on what? Pricing is based on what a competitor's doing, a market value. If you say, well, this is what the price tag should be, that's assuming you're basing that on something, right? Something tangible, a price tag of value somewhere else. Well, what's interesting is there's no bracelet like this anywhere else that I know of. I've not seen anything like it. I've rarely seen chatoyant emeralds just individually by themselves. And now you get this powerful piece, which has about 2¼ carats in VS diamonds. It's all 18 karat gold. Just, I don't know if you're looking at it this way, but I am. If you took the emeralds out, which are the rarity of the equation, and had 222 and 18 karat gold, that's a bracelet that should be 10 grand. Well, you add the really important part, which is the chatoyant, matched in color, matched in clarity, bright, phenomenal emeralds. And if I polled 100 people that were in the gem business and you said, can an emerald be phenomenal? They'd probably all say no, because we don't really see these stones. So it is like having a museum level piece of jewelry in your very own collection. And it's not going to be $30,000, which I thought was incredible on its own. Nothing wrong with a price tag like that on a bracelet like this. We're going to make it better than $30,000. It's better than even $20,000. And here's how we do it. If you would like this one right now, it's going to go. There's no question about it. By the way, the length, I better check it because I don't have it listed here. 7 inches. Let me just double check because it's not listed on my information. I want to make sure we get that right because that is vital. It is 7 inches. Let me show it again on the wrist here. So from a distance, I like to show you the whole thing just so you can see there is incredible matching throughout. It's not even $15,000 for this incredible bracelet. There's something to be said from that look you're seeing right now where you see each and every stone. Again, it's not just the glow of the chatoyancy, it's the internal glow and transparency that's happening in every one of those rounds. And it's not 15 or 14 or $13,000. I don't know how we're doing this, but it's here. It's a gift. It's meant for one of our collectors today, and it's $12,999, which is really $12,949 for this incredible bracelet, which looks like this. Here's your size perspective here on that bracelet. I do want to show you the pretty clasp. Actually, we'll show this up close here. Let me fasten it. It's a really easy insert closure, and then what happens is it creates this beautiful oval design. And you see there that matches the way it's finished on the inside. And then there's that oval design where you just press down. You see where that little seam is, right? You're going to press right here, and that acts as your button. It opens it up. So it releases it when you press down on this portion of the oval. So diamonds even around the clasp. You do have a figure 8 safety catch as well. So that's going to keep it, once it's inserted, that's going to keep it secure. And it's $12,999. So I know we've had some high end, right? The big kunzite, the big Tanzanite. Now the emerald chatoyant bracelet. But hey, this is what we're doing. Doesn't matter how high end or how high level or how priceless a piece is today, everything's got to go. And this is the day when we say, hey, it's Father's Day. We so appreciate, we know it's a busy holiday to be out and about with family and friends and enjoy the day. It's so meaningful and so special that you're here. We're honored to have your company hanging out with us today. It means a lot. I spent a lot of holidays on the air with you. Well, this is one where, again, we really appreciate it. It's one thing to be here on Flag Day, and you know, it's another to be here on like Father's Day, right? So this is where, again, it's a really important one. So we really do honor you with great discounts, great values, and all of that. So take a look. $12,999 turns into $12,949, and it's going to be one and one alone. All right, so then we're going to move on. We've got the top of the hour coming up. It's that Paraiba. Don't forget, at the bottom of the hour, do you think anybody might be interested in this Tanzanite, which looks exactly like, color-wise, shape, cutting? It looks exactly like the 18 karat that I had yesterday that a lot of you said, yeah, right, I'm not spending $20,000 on a piece. Well, we're going to help you out today. And that's going to be the 7 karat plus that we're going to show you in that remarkable round in the bridge mounting. It's got some of our most heavy diamond weight we do. That's going to be coming up in about a half an hour. And then what's happening at the top of the hour, Paraiba in the neon green. Doesn't look like any other stone. We're going to bring that out. Don't forget about our cat's eye emerald bracelet, $12,999. Amazing, isn't it? And we got quite a few pieces here remaining from the first hour, so this is the time when it is important to shop them before somebody else does, because as people join us here throughout the afternoon, it's going to get busier and busier, and we know how that works on these holidays. So here you are. That's coming up in about a half hour. Don't go anywhere. Don't want you to miss that at all. It's an important piece. And then we also have, there's a heart shape coming up in a beautiful pink sapphire. I want to show this diamond ring because this is one that a lot of you asked about. And by the way, that's our 716, and it's got nearly 2 carats in diamond. So that'll be coming up in a little bit. Here's a ring that feels very fresh and very designer and is perfect for those of you that just want a ton of white diamond weight. Baguettes and rounds together, no less. And it is overall a large marquise shape, but then it's just completely covered in diamonds from top to bottom, side to side. And it also is, well, 18 karat solid gold. It's a one of a kind. It stays in the white gold, and that's a carat 82 in your diamond weight. It is tremendous. Now, there's a lot of you been thinking about it. There is only one that's the problem. We're going to do a quick blowout for you because here we are with about 2 minutes left till the top of the hour, and that Paraiba is coming out to play. This one's going to be better than even $59.99. This is really tough. I know that sometimes these baguettes, when they sit upright like this, are tougher to show you when you see the glare that's just instantly created here, but you've got all those tremendous baguettes. They're lined up, they're vertically set, and then you've got the rounds that basically wrap around the sides. This is finished in a great way, so it's going to feel, this is a very long ring, so we want it to be comfortable. It's 112-3608, and that's going to be our carat 82. Solid 18K on this one. and there's one and one alone. So let's show it from a distance on the hand, because that's going to get you a better idea actually when you see it here on the hand. It's great, isn't it? That's a very important style. So here's what's shaken. We got one only. Look at that great length you have. A little bit of a split shank, but you hardly see that. It really, the ring's width covers the finger in its entirety really, and it's going to be a beauty. We're going to blow it out right now. It's one only. It's not even $2,500 any longer. Got a major value. This is what we love to do. And again, you get that extra discount today. Take advantage of that. And we're going to make it $2,399, one and one alone. So I know a lot of you have been thinking about it. We upgraded everything about it. It's still that VS diamond material we love. It's that 18 karat gold as well. And you've got one piece that's going out the door today. It'll be $2,349. So a huge opportunity right there and now. So major piece. And don't forget about all your requests. We haven't had any yet, and we'd love to know what you're looking for today. What would you like to save a little extra money on? What can I discount for you? And then you get to discount it on your own at checkout when you say yes, and that's a beautiful thing. So take advantage of everything we've got for you, and that means the entire inventory is really at your request, and we really want to make sure that you let us know what you're looking for, and we'll help you out. So enjoy. All right, coming up, $23.49 on that one. Let's get to our top of the hour. We got about 15 seconds to make it official, and then we're going to wow you with something special. And I got to tell you, on these days, big holiday, we're going to make it worth your while. We're going to show you why you're here. Today is an important day, and this next value is everything. Welcome to our show. Happy Father's Day to our dads out there. Again, I like to say to the moms, I had a mother who played a fatherly figure for my entire life, so happy Father's Day to my mom. And to those that are missing dads today, we send you hugs and our love. So I know it's a day that we're going to just go ahead and honor the day with some very special price tags and some really good deals. And we have a major Paraiba coming up. Now, if you know Paraiba, you probably think that it's a blue and a green, generally speaking, right? And we know that there are purples and there are pinks and there are different colors of Paraiba, but the signature color tends to be the blues and the greens. However, I know that, you know, since I've been selling these since loose, like selling loose gems back in 2004 when it really first arrived on the scene as far as television is concerned, there were a lot of collectors who have always prioritized the greens. And you know, there can be straight up green, they can be all blue, they can be blue-green, pink, purple, yellow. There's different colors out there. As long as it has copper, it's considered a copper-bearing stone. But as long as it's a green, a blue-green, or a purple, it can be considered Paraiba. So I'm not sure here. I think what I'm going to guess here is that this is a little mix-up here, because we have it listed as copper-bearing tourmaline, which is correct. It is a copper-bearing tourmaline. But it's in a green color that is a neon bright lime green. So it's Paraiba too. And yet I think because this word Paraiba was not in the description on the bag, even though it is a Paraiba, again, GIA has come to the determination many years ago that if it's green, blue-green, or purple, you can rightfully call it Paraiba. What's interesting here is we have a carat 39. Now I sell a lot of Paraibas. I have a couple every day. I'm here with you all the time. When I have a carat and a half Paraiba, it's usually in that $15,000 neighborhood, sometimes as low as 10, but anywhere in that range. Well, I think because this word Paraiba isn't here in the description when it is, I think that's going to help me do something special for you. So if you're a collector, this is the one to own. And I bet you, for the most part, most of my collectors out there already don't have one of these. So that's really exciting. You might already be a collector, but you may not have this straight up green color, which are specialty and rare. Keep in mind, extra copper content. When you have more copper content, it gets more green like this. And yet it doesn't look like emerald. We already saw beautiful emeralds today. It doesn't look like emerald, doesn't look like sapphire, doesn't look like really anything in the gem kingdom. And so that's what's exciting. And with that, we put it in the bridge mounting. So it's got a carat 11 in diamonds too, and a lot of gold. And all of that is happening, and we're about to make it a really big value. So let's see what you think. It's a top of the hour for a reason, and then we're only about 28 minutes away from that Tanzanite round as well. So just something to keep in mind. But let's take a look at this one. And here it is, the brightest, most vibrant neon green. Let's come in close. It's not that big towering marquee shape we just had, but this is a moment. And let's get in close, which we really don't do a lot with Paraibas because there's always, again, that type 3 level. You're always going to have an included stone here. Tourmalines are always included. Copper bearing more so, because usually the copper content actually shows up in the form of other inclusions and little needles in the stones and things like that. So here is what's going on. you can see, and that's part of the reason we chose the bridge, is we're kind of bragging here. We're showing off the clarity by saying, look through the stone. You can see diamonds through it. It's 112-4501, and it is going to be, oh my, a fun value. Oh, happy Father's Day indeed. It's that day. All right. Well, it's our carat 39. Let me see if I can make something magical happen for you. Here we go. It's a pretty cool stone, right? Seeing right through it. Here's what I'm going to do. Should be 10,000 at least. I have Paraibas all the time. We're blessed. We bring you more Paraibas than I think anybody else in the world. If there is somebody you know of that I don't, that has more Paraibas, please let me know because I want to see it. I want to be a part of it. I'm trying to collect these stones still. And you're going, you already collect those stones. I do, and I can't get enough. I want to have as many in my collection as possible before they're literally gone forever. And they're already mined out. So you kind of got to fish around and find somebody who's got one. And you know the deal now. Nobody's selling it. People that have it are not selling it. They're holding on to it. They're saying no go. That's their job, just like you might be a doctor or you might be a lawyer, or you might be whatever, right? Their job is to sell stones and trade stones, and they're saying no. They're refusing to let them go because they want to keep it. Why would you want to keep it? Why would you do that? To hold on to it because the prices never stop increasing. And you're looking at arguably one of the rarest stones in the world in a mounting that costs us over $5,000 to make, and it's not going to be $10,000 when you know, when we have carat and a half Paraibas, you know what they go for. This is an intense copper content to it. That's why you get that color. And yet, in a darkness of light, in a lower light, it's still going to glow. It's powerful. It makes an impact. It's bright. That's the beauty of it. It is glowing and open color. So you're not seeing, even when we're this up close, you're not seeing inclusions. You're not seeing ruddiness. You're not seeing all those things that we expect to see when we talk about copper-bearing tourmaline. And yet I'm going to put it on the auction block because I'm going to take this moment and it's going to be like a test of the emergency shopping system without that blaring awful noise. We're just going to do it via auction, and that's how I'm going to test and see who's out there, because I know you know Paraibas, and maybe you don't have this color and you want to collect it, and this is that great mounting, which we know is expensive as it is, but shows off that beautiful, beautiful color and clarity, and it's not going to be $10,000. I'm putting it on the auction block to avoid that. This is the only way we can. And I think that, again, when you want something unique and special and yet add, because I've been doing that too. Granted, I got a start in 2004 collecting Paraibas, but I have not stopped because it is probably the most important stone you can get to collect that is increasing in value. We've already seen it happening and happening and happening, and it will continue to do so. And there's no new find. There's 3 mines ever. They're all mined out. This is the stone to get. I'm going to start, forget about 5,000. Maybe we could put $99.99 up there as a buy it now, but I don't think anybody, you're going to hear it here first, I don't think anybody should utilize that buy it now today. Let's run with the auction. Let's go with a better value. Let's make it even better than 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. Now that should tell you something, because if we're completely ignoring the Paraiba that's so rare in the middle, well, guess what? You got a value because that's less than the price of the mounting by itself. And so to see 4 rows entirely of diamonds, 2 of which go underneath the stone that show off the clarity. Then you've got the diamonds that go around it in the halo. Then you can choose your gold color, which is white, yellow, or rose. You can do whatever you want. But we're not going to start at 5. We're not going to start at 4. Like I said, I got to test and see who's out there today because I know it's a busy holiday. A lot of people are not at home right now watching jewelry shows, right? They might be out, probably enjoying lunch or brunch or something like that, out at the park, out at the ball game, whatever it is. So this is where you get the better values, because normally we could start at 4,000 and get a lot of people on the lines. I'm going to try starting at $3,000, and who knows? We'll see what we get. But if we need to start even lower, I'm prepared to do that to give you that value. And yes, even on auctions, you will save your $50 extra. So if you win the auction, you get a bigger savings than you even bargained for. How does that sound? And it's not going to be $3,000 to open, because that is still not happening. So here's what I'll do instead. It's not $3,000, it's not going to be $2,500. This is absolutely, completely wrong. Wrong and silly and very, very irresponsible when you're talking about a gem collectible as good as this one is. And you don't have to spend $25,000. Let's go $2,000 to start. And this is as rare as it gets. I'm telling you, the collectors, I remember back in the day when they first arrived, my collectors who I'd been shopping with for a few years at that point, and this is 20 years ago, and they all said, I want the greens. Everybody, and I literally said, well, that's interesting. We were noticing a trend. Everyone wanted the greens. And that was because it was the most copper content. And still to this day, a lot of collectors are looking for that as well. And this is, again, Paraiba still graded that way, still called and categorized that way by GIA. That is Paraiba. But you've got a $2,000 open, does not even cover half of that mounting. Seriously, half of the mounting price? No. $2,000 is not half of that mounting price by itself without that carat 39. And let's see here. No open at $2,000. Well, it's going to be a $10 increment. And apparently, this is why I'm doing this, just to make sure that we have everybody ready to shop the values, get the discounts, get something special. Here's what I'm going to offer. Well, guys, I know we have that Tanzanite coming up in just a few minutes. Oof, I don't know. That might need to be for another day, too. This one, I'm full head in, like we're on here. We're ready to go. We got to get this home. And I know we never see this mounting at $2,000. I'm about to go less just to make sure that we get somebody on the phone lines and get somebody the deal of a lifetime, because it's here, it's now, it's incredibly important, super high value stone, clean as can be. And we're getting that up close look. You saw it from a distance, it just lights up even more because the glow, again, neon stones don't need a lot of light. That's why they're categorized as neon. That's not just an adjective I'm using. It actually categorizes a type of gemstone. That is a specific term that we use to categorize certain gems that have an ability to be brighter and glow further in lower light. So it doesn't glow in the dark. I love when people say it glows. It doesn't glow in the dark. It's not that. Doesn't have that ability. You're not going to be in a completely pitch black room and see it lighting up like a nightstand night light. You're not going to see that. But it's that ability where it gets better in lower light. So if it looks that intense, when we've got all these spotlights right up on top of it, and then oh yeah, $2,000 we're not going to do because we have no open. No open. No open. That's telling you may not have a lot of competition today, which is even more reason to be in on an auction, because it gives you a better opportunity and a better potential value, and it's not going to be $2,000 or 19 or 18 or 17. This is crazy. It's a carat 39 Paraiba, and it's got a carat 11. You can scrap the stone. At this point, if you have a stone sitting at home that you need a great mounting for, you get it for the mounting, because I could never sell this mounting at $1,700, and we're the factory. We make it. It's made about 40 feet away from where I'm standing. It is made by hand. It is assembled and put together, and the diamonds are set in the gold, and it's all done, and it's sized, and it's in your gold color, and it's not $1,700. And it's not $1,600 to open. I really hope we can get a bidder. Normally, I'm up here going, at this price, we should get 100 bidders. Well, I'll be happy with one bidder at this point. We want to get one bidder who wants this ring, who sees the value, and if you want to take that stone, actually, I'll offer you this. If you don't want the stone, we'll de-set it for you. I'll take the stone out. You'll still get it. I'll send it to you in a box. I'll put it in a box with a note card. If you want me to take the stone out, and if you don't want, which by the way, the stone is worth more than the diamonds ever will be. Oh yeah, that is. That's a statement of fact. But if you don't want the stone and you just want it for the mounting, I'm okay with that. That's how good this value is. Get it for the mounting. If you just need a semi-mount for an oval stone at home and you got a 7x8 or a 7x9, you got a 6x8, 7x9, go ahead, get it for the mounting. You can do that. I'll take the stone out. You keep the stone, you get the stone, and you can put whatever you want in the middle. But that's where, again, this value is really what it's all about. How about $1,500 to start? I have done my piece, I have said my bit, and now we're going to see if anybody wants to bid. And we'll give it maybe 60 seconds to get it started, and then you get $50 off, whatever if you win the bid. Listen, if you win the auction, you get to take $50 off whatever your bid was. Easy deal, right? No problem. Take a look. We might have the open. Let's see if we've got it. Take a look at it. Yes, what's at stake for anybody just tuning in? What's that? Oh, okay, the one that we just had. You got it. Thank you. The marquise-shaped diamond ring is already now spoken for. And now we have 15, so we don't even need the rest of the clock. And I do have more than one, okay, I do have more than one bidder out there now, it looks like, so that's good news. So we've got a couple people thinking about it. Thank you. So we do have 1,500, by the way. Yes? Oh, any questions? Yes, okay, we've got 15, thank you, thank you. So just checking, because some people are on other pieces. We got the diamond ring, and a couple other pieces from earlier this last hour are gone. But let me try this on again. That's a clean stone. That's a beautiful, bright, super clean, amazing Paraiba. It is. It is. I can't believe, after all these years, I'm offering a Paraiba tourmaline in 2024 at $1,500. Now, I know we don't sell loose stones, because if we did sell loose stones, you'd probably say, what is she doing? She's ruining the tourmaline market. She's up there giving away Paraiba. Yes, I am. And I am proud to do it. And, you know, this is the fun part about these live shows. We're here no matter what. It doesn't matter what day it is. Somebody asked me this yesterday. Do you mean you work on like Christmas and you work on like, you mean you work on like New Year's Day and you work on Christmas? And I go, no, not always. If it falls on a Tuesday, I don't. But that's unusual, right? So we're always here. The point is we have to kind of roll with it. So on some of those days, maybe you don't have a lot of viewership. Other days you got a lot of viewership. Some days you don't. So we still got to move some jewelry. So, you know, it just makes for a better time for those of you that are with us. And hey, it's appreciation. It's thanks. I think we've got a $1,500 open and that's it. So what I'm going to do, give you 2 minutes. It's not too late. You got the Carat 11 diamond mounting still there. The bridge, the world famous bridge. This isn't the small bridge either. This is the medium size. So really works for everybody. Usually this is the bridge that kind of everybody falls into the category of we love it. We like the look of it. We like the feel of it. It's finished on the inside, which I'll show you. You can still get yellow gold or rose gold if you want to. This color of stone would really look good, really no matter what. I mean, this bright kind of minty, think of it like a minty green. It looks very bright. I mean, you can almost kind of taste the color. It's really just a bright, beautiful, effervescent type of color. And I bet you don't have anything like it because no, it does not look like emeralds or savorites or other regular tourmalines. You know, there's a lot of green tourmalines out there that aren't copper bearing that don't have anywhere near. They're more of that deep bottle green color typically, like a verdolite. This is not that. This is neon's best. And we've got 15, so it's last call. Hey, it's not too late to jump in. If you want to jump in, that's why we give you 2 minutes. We give you 2 minutes on a clock. I'm going to start it now. We're looking for 15, 10, and none of that really matters because guess what? You still have $50 off. Even everything means everything, right? As long as it's in stock. I can't sell stuff I don't have. But if it's in stock and on the air and you purchase it, you get $50 off. Yes, even on an auction that is selling apparently under cost, thanks to me, my craziness. But here we go. At least we got a bid, at least we got the open. So $1,500, not too late. And again, whether you're looking at it for the center stone by itself, which is worth a bundle more, or the mounting by itself, either way, you are scoring the deal. You're getting the deal of a lifetime. It's happening right now. I'm giving it a final 2 minutes. Are you ready to go? We all ready? Got the phone? We're ready to go? I don't want you to miss out on this. You can't miss out on this value. You cannot. It's too good. You cannot miss out. And then we're only now 15 minutes away from that Tanzanite round. So even if you get this one, you can't go anywhere. We got more shopping to do. Take a look at it one more time. 2 minutes and I'll show you the way it's finished, the inside. I'll show you the details. I'll show it to you on the hand as well. We got to show you every single angle of it. But this is, again, white gold now, which I prefer. Oh, that's one of the best views right there. Look at that green glow that's cast on those diamonds beneath it. Look at all the great finishing on the inside. Look at that. And then you've got the yellow, white, rose gold option. Super bright, super clean. Let me prove that neon factor. Remember I told you if it's in darker light, it tends to glow even more. Case in point, watch this swing around. Watch it. Look at how bright it is. That's where I'm covering the light with my hand. So talk about lesser light. And then here it is on the hand one more time. Final now, 80 seconds remaining to get you in. I told you there was a top of the hour that you did not want to miss. But I did not, I'll admit, I had no idea it would be this kind of value. No clue I'd have to go to this length of giveaway here, and you still got 50. So basically, are you telling me that the $1,500 bidder, if they win it at 15, they're really paying $1,450? Not bad, is it? And that means if you paid $1,510, well, guess what? You're only paying $1,460. So really no reason now to stay out of this one. There's no reason to not be in on this incredible ring. This what is now an incredible value. No reason. Now it's like this is no excuse time. Now you do have to be in the next 35 seconds, so you got to start dialing right now if you want a chance. But to get a ring like that in our world famous Carat 11 VS Diamond bridge mounting, it's so much gold. It's like the gold of 4 or 5 rings because you have the 4 rows in the diamonds, the big halo that sits atop. And Alyssa, you keep hanging out the phone. What's going on? Nobody over there? Nobody verifying? Did we have anybody thinking about 1510? We've got 14 seconds to make it official. And then we're done. Done. And then I got to figure out something else to show you that's going to hold up to this kind of value. Well, we do have that blue wing block D coming up. Maybe we need to move that back to next hour. Nah, we'll bring it out. I stay true to my promises. When I tell you something's coming out at a certain time, it comes out at that time. Now we just need to find out. Do we have 1510? Yes, no, got it, verifying. Let's see who's going to take it. 50 bucks off. What a value. I've never. Tony was with me in 2004 when I was selling these stones loose. He was my director in the booth. And so, or were you an operator at that time? He did a little bit of everything. He did everything. But I'll tell you this. In 2004, 20 years ago, that loose stone would never be 1500 back then. Certainly wouldn't be now. So 1510, yes, no, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, it's gone. Well, it'd be a good time to show you a sweet home rhodochrosite that looks like that with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. And it looks so good, doesn't it? Now that is impressive. This is a round too, and it's a light 1 carat. Pink diamonds, white diamonds. Item number 1124281. Thank you on that Paraiba. Well done on that Paraiba. And then don't forget, we still have some opals here. My cat's eye emerald bracelet is not staying. Can I put that back on? It didn't sell, right? So I'm going to wear that for the rest of the day. And then we've got our sweet home 93 pointer. By the way, it's all set in 18 karat gold. Now you do have 2 tones of gold here. You're going to have that 2-tone, just a little bit of rose gold. It sets the rhodochrosite in the middle. It also gives you the setting for the pink diamonds that are around it. And then you have that really fabulous white diamonds as well. And I break it down. Actually, we got 49 points total here. They put it all together. 49 points is your diamond weight, and 18K, of course. Well, this is a super rare exotic stone. We know that. It's got the glow that you would only get from around, but still's got to be a particular quality. There's not a lot of, this is kind of like what we just talked about with the tourmalines, different stones, but another stone that fails a lot. And as rare as it is, we love it all. Just to be clear, rhodochrosite is rare. So any rhodochrosite, if you have a cabochon, if it's dark, dingy, hazy, any rhodochrosite is going to be specialty and expensive. And we very rarely see them in big sizes, especially of gem quality. So that's where this one is just exceeding in every category level because it's the big size, it's got great clarity, it's a specialty cut. The last thing you would ever want to do is take some of the rarest rough material in the world and waste it. Like willingly say, yeah, let's just do a round cut, because you know the round cuts are more wasteful than anything else, right? So the round cuts are more wasteful, so it's very unusual to be able to see a rhodochrosite where they want to basically take advantage of every little last bit of the rough crystal they can. Very unusual to see the round for that reason. So you got the round, you got the great clarity, which is usually more hazy or murky or cloudy. This one's bright. And you have the 49 points in the pink and the white diamonds that just accentuate it all together and give you a great mounting that's still classic. Now, I always say, I like to remind you, be mindful when you wear it because it's a little softer stone than most, right? So just don't wear it on your extra super duper busy days. Wear it as you do probably most of your fine jewelry. You're going out for an evening. You're going to be, you know, sitting on a pedestal being worshipped. Don't we all do that? Isn't that what we all do every day? Just go, wear it to a special event, wear it out to dinner, that kind of thing. And raise that glass when you toast the celebration with your rhodochrosite on your hand proudly. It's just such a beautiful stone and bright, kind of a unique pinky orange golden here on this one. And wow, that's what happens when it moves. First caller can have it. Light 1 carat should be $16,999, and it's nowhere near that today. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We'll take a look at it there. It's glowing. It's bright. That's even more impactful now than it was up close, I would say, which is, again, telltale sign that you do have some extremely high-end clarity to that stone. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $69.99. There's $10,000 off it right there, right now. We're going to make it a whole lot better than that. First caller can take it. We're going to make it easy, a little too easy here, because it's only going to be $29.99. And you get $50 off because it's Father's Day. And we're giving you a sale event just to treat all of our great viewers and our wonderful TVON family members to a really extra special day of discounts. So $29.49 on the Sweet Home Rhodochrosite. 1 and 1 alone there, of course, and then we'll go back to our close-up, show you one more look at it. What do you think? Then there's that big diamond weight we have coming up. I've got a medallion style in multiple colored diamonds as well. And if anybody wants to see any men's jewelry, we've got Paraiba and unheated Tanzanite today. Maybe the prettiest Imperial I've seen It looks like Paraiba, but it's even more rare. Look at that. That's Imperial. Stunning. Look at the mounting. Tapered baguettes. Oh, no, those aren't. They're actually just, I thought, there's no way. Those are individual fancy cut diamonds. Wowza. Those are huge. I figured this price, they're putting a lot of little stones. Nope. This is one huge elongate. I call these obelisk cuts. That's just one diamond and one diamond. 30 points around your Imperial. Have you ever seen an oro preto, Imperial topaz, look like that? We've had some good ones that have been very pink. I'm just flashing it. I don't want to really do pink back to back, but that is just, wow. That is something else. Okay, 112-4503, just because now we've seen it. And now we're probably all anxious to know a little bit more about this 18 karat gold design, brand new. And you have a 226 private collection, you better believe it. There's, you know what's happening in this stone? It's always really interesting when we see pink Imperials. If there's any trace of pink whatsoever, it's super high end. This stone is almost giving purple vibes. There's a pink that's so saturated, it's almost like a purple fuchsia that's happening with the goldens. Because if you're thinking, well, pink, it doesn't really look pink like a sapphire. No. It doesn't look pink like a morganite. No. It's pink with the golden. It's still blended together by Mother Nature. This is a all natural. You got to remember, these Imperial topaz don't even get heat treatment. Even when, yes, they are these extremely high-end colors, it's still all natural. It doesn't get any treatment whatsoever. No heating, no nothing. Take a look at it. 226. Plus the big diamonds are 60 points in those fancy cuts. That would be a 30 point on each side. Then 13 points of side white diamond round brilliance. And one only, collector stone. Another one that should be priceless. It should just be in that priceless category. And instead, no, it is not. We're putting a price, and it's a ridiculously good one. And we're looking at another $18,999 should be what I'm getting. Yeah. If I was a good host and had a lot of people watching right now, sure. And we sold jewelry like that all the time at that price, yeah, no problem. And people understand. We are all in the terms of value, 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 value. That's what I do, is make sure it's a value no matter what. Because no matter how high-end it is, you're here because of the value. You could be shopping anywhere for jewelry right now. You're here because we give the best deals. And that is a fact. And I'm going to do that right now in this Imperial. The pinkest we've seen. I've never had a private, actually, Tony, if we can add that, I don't know if there's room, but private collection. It's labeled as such on your information, so I want you to know that's what you're getting. It's a true private collection. And I've had other really good Imperials before, but not private collection stones. So that's where this one really just, again, extra special there. So come on over, take a look at it. We'll get you a look at it here one more time, and then $18,999, it will not be. It's certainly going a lot lower than that, and we're going to help you out right now. First caller can have it for under $10,000. It's not $99.99. I got to try it on, too, so you can see what this looks like on the hand. What a superstar. Oh, something so elegant about the way that's set with those really important side diamonds that are indeed fancy cuts there as well. We're only about 4 minutes away from that blue wing block D as well, so stick around. Got to see what that's all about. And here we are. Look at that gem. Just, it's like Paraiba Sapphire, but better. It really is. And it's not even 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. Let's give some jewelry away. We got 93 minutes to do it. So let's make it happen. Not even $79, $69.99. Here's your better value, and somebody's got to have it. Museum level private collection. That's what we're all about here. And you're looking at one that I can honestly say we've never had a private collection Imperial. And yes, we've seen pinks before. They just weren't this pink. They weren't this large. They didn't have the setting that this has. Those are very important diamonds on the sides. 30 points each in big individual diamonds. They're fancy, elongated. Think of it like a kite cut, but it's elongated. And it's not even $6,000. I'll blow it out for $59.99. Stays in the 18 karat white gold. And then we'll size it for you. But what a look, what a ring. And a superstar, no doubt about it. And then, gosh, can we fit in one more item before our Tanzanite? Probably. So we'll try to fit one more in here. Actually, maybe I'll recap a couple items because I think a lot of you may have joined us since the very top of this last hour. So I can show you a couple pieces you might have missed out on from earlier. We do have this gorgeous platinum pear-shaped pink spinel. I know we just don't see a lot of pink spinels. When we do, they're mehenges and they're small and they're a lot of money. So I like this one. We've got a big pink here. Look at that. That's a pink spinel pear shape in platinum. This one is $999, by the way. Just as a heads up, it's 1123653. Just wanted to recap that from earlier. That's platinum in that wraparound design. Big diamond that's actually set. This is what we call tube setting. It's like a burnishing, but it's set at the end of this tube of gold. And then you've got the diamonds on the other side, that triple stack right at the base of the pear shape. That's a spinel in that rich, almost like a true bubblegum pink is what that is. Think of it like a pink diamond, but a little brighter, almost like a Morganite, but a little brighter, but it's a spinel, so it gives you great rarity, durability, and that's a big size at a 187 with 17 points in diamonds, and it's only $999, but it's $949 at checkout. So something to keep in mind. I also have the big turquoise that I think is still hanging out here. If I'm not mistaken, we had a huge turquoise. Yes. I was, what? No way, really? Oh my goodness, she's not too far away. I was wondering, we had a new register over here shopping with us today, and it's Peggy in Anaheim, California. Do you think she knows Tracy and Alan? Because they're in Anaheim too. Do you think maybe they're all neighbors or friends, or maybe who knows? I know it's a big place, but you know, that's wonderful. Welcome to our show, Peggy. Thanks for shopping today. If you like this spinel, $999 turns into $949. Now here's another just key piece that I want to show you here from our first couple of minutes. You may have missed, this is the turquoise. 7 karat 67 turquoise, 112-4486 was the item number, and it's another one that we're doing for $999 in the white gold only. So that one also will be down to $949 if you'd like it. Just a very special piece in that white gold, very large. That is our largest turquoise in the house, by the way. That is it. So a really special stone there. $949 for the big turquoise, and that will be each one only is there if you'd like the pink spinel or the turquoise. So those are just a couple of recaps, and then we're on our way. We've got the we might as well just get into it. We got the big Tanzanite here, gleaming and glowing. I cannot stop staring at it. I don't yet have one, and I really want one, and I think I'm not going to get one because you guys are getting them all, and that's good because I want you to have them. But 7 karat 16 and around, these are to fall in love with. It looks so much like, and I don't know, some of you might have been with me yesterday, some of you weren't, but here's the deal. We had an 18 karat round yesterday on our show, Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve. Well, this is also Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve. Same cut, the same kind of bright red fire. Everything is there in this stone, everything, including a lot more diamond weight. This one today has more diamond weight than the 18 karat that I brought you yesterday. And yet the problem, yesterday's is still here. You can still call me if you want to see the 18 karat 16, I'll bring it out. But I think in general, that's a stone that's a little larger than what you may be looking for. Now, 716, still very large, but doable, wearable, and pronounced perfectly in this mounting, which is also a bridge. And there's nearly 2 carats in diamond weight in this bridge. So you've got a sensational overall style. It's in any gold you want, and it is crazy beautiful. This is where I don't know if there's anybody out there that's not pretty much obsessed with Blue Wing at this point. If you've seen it, you're pretty much obsessed, right? We love Tanzanites. They're pretty no matter what. Let me just put it in perspective here. The ugly Tanzanites are pretty, okay? That's, again, not fair to say, really, because they're all pretty. The light, when I say that, it's because the really, really, really light ones that are really considered low quality Tanzanite, I think are still really darn pretty. They are. They're just a different look altogether. They're more like a lilac color. They're more lavenders. They look almost like a light Rose de France amethyst. That's what a lot of Tanzanite today, because in fairness, it's all that's being mined. It's all that's left. So even the really low quality Tanzanite is pretty. But then you see Blue Wing Block D, it just opens up a new door to a whole different world. And of course you can't get it anymore because it was mined some 15 plus years ago, and it's only here on this show. Block D is elsewhere. This is Blue Wing Block D. That extra blue wing, that actually is a specific, it denotes a specific vein of the D block, which is no longer being mined. So this is pretty important. And now, after 5 years and a half, of bringing Blue Wing Block Ds exclusively here, we're almost sold out of it. So not a lot of options left. Here's where we take a look at one of our best. Take a look at this round. I have been showing it to you all throughout, kind of peppered throughout the first hour to give you a heads up that it was on the way, and now it has arrived. And oh, has it arrived. It's here, and it's lovely, and it's one of our best, and we're looking at item number 112-4554. Oh my goodness. The specialty stone is here. 7 karat 16. I'm telling you, the identical color, the identical amount of red flash. It's the also same cutting we saw in our 18 karat round yesterday. It's our 716 with a carat 84 in diamonds. Wow, is that a lot for any bridge? But this is obviously, we were talking about this with the Paraiba, it's the hefty bridge because it's supporting a 7 carat 16 stone. And so you have it, the whole ring is scaled up. It's that much wider, it's that much bigger. The halo of diamonds around it is huge. And I just think that as much as I like to see it do this, right to left, I really want you to see it doing that. Like when you're wearing it and it's on your hand and it's moving every which way. I know it's not the 4th of July yet. We have a few more weeks to go. But this is your firework every single day, popping throughout that stone. And here's what's also happening. It's my job to make it a very big value so that it can go. And the other question is, when it's $15,999, you're probably wondering, why don't the museum reserves usually go for 10 when it's under 10 carats? Because you guys are well versed, you pay attention, you know you're the savviest shoppers out there. Well, yes, but this has that huge diamond weight. So when we talk about per carats on Tanzanite, we're usually, you know how we're usually disregarding all the gold and all the diamonds that are set around it. You can't do that here. You really can't just say, and the mounting's free, because it's one of the most important mountings we make, and we make tens of thousands of mountings. And they all have VS diamonds, and they all have pretty substantial diamond weights, but that's usually a half carat, 75 points a carat. This is 184, and really big individual diamonds when you talk about that halo around it. So all that's happening, and we've got $15,999, and I'm no fool, I know that's not gonna work today. We've been up here 94 minutes talking about great values that have had to be a lot better to make sure that they go. So this is your lucky day for the Blue Wing Block D opportunity when the rounds are a no-go going forward, except for 2 that I have in pendants, which are 29 carats, or what was the other one, 20 carats. And those are a lot more than this price even. So here's where we get you the round of a lifetime. And again, if you're somebody who says, I love the color, but I also want sparkle. I want to see the red flash, but I don't just want to see a flash. I want to see it dazzle. I want to see it look like red glitter. I want to see it look like amazing fireworks of red throughout the neon blue backdrop. That's what this stone is. And take a look at it here, because it's not going to be $15,999 any longer. We got to make this a better value. And I'm prepared to do that. And the only way to do that is by pulling out the auction card. We're going to use the auction to our advantage. We are going to give you an opportunity that you otherwise would not have. Let me try it on for you so you can see if you think it's too large. I'm going to ask you to try it anyways. I know you know what you like, and I know it's large, and I know it may not be for everybody, but I'm going to ask you if there was ever a time to step outside the comfort zone and step outside the box. I mean, those of us that like big rings, we're in. We're all in wholeheartedly. But if you're normally someone who shies away from bigger, try this one, because the way it's set up so substantially with that incredible amount of gold underneath it, the way it is set, I'm telling you right now, it is comfortable. It is the way to wear a big round. Obviously, the round stone, it distributes that 7 carat plus carat weight evenly. It's so rare to see around, we know that. And it's going to be a better value than $15,999. Let's use the auction to our advantage, not even ask for $10,000 to start. That's already where most museum reserves should be. But I'm going to make it a lot easier. Come on in, everybody. I just think, and for that statement I always make, because it's absolutely true, that stone is better in person. Better. It's better in person. I know that's hard to believe when we're looking at the kind of saturation and neons we're seeing from that angle right there. But you know what? It's true. And we need you to try one before they're gone. If you don't have any yet, it becomes even more critical. If you're adding final opportunities, final maybe shapes that you don't have yet, or you're just falling in love with this ring because of the mounting, whatever it is, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, try it. I'm going to make it easy. Not 9, not 8, not 7, not 6,000. We're already below $1,000 a carat. And that, for reference, is what would be a great deal right now. If you could get $1,000 a carat on Tanzanite, that's the lighter material out and about, you're getting a great deal. Is it the best deal? No. I'm going to tell you that we have the better value. But is it a great deal? Is it something that I can get behind and applaud? Sure. If someone's giving you Tanzanite for $1,000 a carat and it's decent quality, go. Absolutely. You have my blessing. But I'm going to say, have you seen TVON first? Have you seen what we do on a better quality with a lower price? That's a better value. $6,000 it's not going to be. How about $5,000 to open? We are already below the price of the mounting, which not the first time today that I've had to do that either. So there is a moment right now happening live, and it's not going to be $5,000 because we're still awaiting an open on this one. Not even anyone thinking about it this far yet on the phone lines. Probably going to change here as this price goes south. So take a look at it. Not $5,000 to start. Oh, I love these auctions. The freedom it gives us. I mean, it's really true, right? And again, I'm going to blame the holiday because a lot of people are just gone and busy, and I get that. But you're here and you're ready for the discount of a lifetime, and you still got $50 off even when you win the auction. And it's not going to be $5,000. I'm going to go even lower because I want to get everybody in. I don't want to keep you back. Let's bring you in to the Blue Wing Block D fold here. Take a look. It's not $5,000. How about $4,500 to start? Let's do it. $4,500 with a carat 84, and look what that does on the hand. And if you still wanted to, you could still stack around it. You could still put a ring here and a ring there and call it a day. I don't think you need any more, but hey, if we've got Wonder Rings here, it'd be perfect paired up with the Wonder Ring. It sits right beside it, right next to it. If you got Wonder Rings at home, try it, experiment. You might just love what you see. But it's not going to be 45 apparently, because I'm still waiting on an open. Now, do we have anybody verifying? Because it's hard to tell. I think we have a lot of people talking about pieces from earlier as well, which makes sense, right? Little late arrivals to the show. Some of you asking about pieces from earlier today. Well, I'm pretty low here on a 7 carat 16 that's supposed to be $16,000. How about this? Not 45. Let's go even lower. I mean, I'm on the heels of that Paraiba auction about 30 minutes ago, which was earth-shattering, pretty much. That was a new low. So what we're going to try here is do the same, but with our Blue Wing Block D, which is almost completely gone, and you do not want to wait. It's not going to be $4,500 to open. If you haven't started dialing, you can start dialing now. Put yourself at the front of the line here. Do not want to miss out on values like this. How about 40? I was going to say 44. We like the nice round numbers here in our auctions. Let's go $4,000 to start. $4,000. The mounting by itself, because I've got an updated as of Friday night when this piece was made. Friday night, this mounting was completed and then the stone was set in it. So the mounting by itself without the stone, which is obviously highly valuable and very important, the mounting by itself is over $7,000. It's a lot of gold, and it's almost 2 carats in VS diamonds. We're at 4. Are we at 4? We're not at 4. I thought we were at 4. We're not. Shall we take a last look at it? $4,000. Got to get it started. Let's see where it goes. And any request you have, we still are without a request. 101 minutes have gone by in a sale event and no requests. Hopefully it just means we're showing you exactly what you wanted your whole life anyways. But if you have one, let us know what it is. And we don't have $4,000 with a $10 increment, by the way. Although I'm so crazy low, we should probably be doing $500 increments. Well, I've got a couple of people verifying, but I'd like to turn a verifying into a very fine opportunity. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start less than $4,000. Okay, so if you haven't started dialing now, and yes, you'll get $50 off. Tony, if I do this though, if I reduce this open, which I'm seriously considering, if I reduce this open again, we really have to do a $50 increment. I won't do $500, I won't do $100, but we really have to do a $50 increment just to make it fair, which would be completely inconsequential if you're the opening bidder, because the open is the open, right? If you're at the front of the line, you're not worried about competing, right? You're at the front of the line. So it doesn't matter until you have a competition bidder, right? So this is at 4 now. We don't officially have 4, which is a bit surprising. So instead, we're going to go lower. I'm going to go ahead and make the increment a little bit higher at 50. Doesn't matter again until we have the open. That would be for challenging bidders that come in second, third, fourth, whatever. So here's what we'll do. Instead of $4,000, I'm going to go $3,900. We're already, obviously, we're so below cost. That's obvious to you, right? We're below cost. So any little extra here is just truly, it's really record breaking. 39, let's get 60 seconds on the, you know what, let's do this. 38, 37, 36, We've got a couple of people talking about it. They're hanging out, they're thinking about it. I'm really hopeful on this one. I just need to get it at home, and you will be so thrilled. You have my word on that. You will be thrilled. You will be completely blown away by this stone. And remember something else, because I know we have a lot of new shoppers already today, a lot of new people that are joining us. It's also a scenario where you've got a money back guarantee, yes, even on auction. So even if, you know, I'm selling it below cost, and I would be if I get the open, unless we get a whole bunch of bids here for a long, long time, we're still giving you a money back guarantee. Of course, we want you to be thrilled or not keep it at all. It's only one or the other. There's no other option. There's no in between for us. We need you to be euphoric or just send it back. It's one or the other. So you have that option. Now, if that Tanzanite doesn't make you happy, honestly, I don't think Tanzanite's your stone. But here we are with no $3,600 open. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's make it $3,500. It's far and away. I've gone beyond here. And so we're going to see if we've got it. We're hopefully verifying $3,500 to start. And a lot of people are asking about other things from earlier today as well. This looks like the 18 karat. It does. It looks like the 18 karat exactly. It's got the same pattern of cutting. It's got the same color. It's got the same amount of reds. And yet it's flashing and firing. And yet, let's go. Take a look. 60 seconds. I mean, we might as well. Here's our last chance. Last final call. 60 seconds to get that one started. And let's see where we go. Hugely important moment. I'm going to try it on again. Remind you, you can do the yellow gold. You can do the rose gold, whatever you would like. I think, Alyssa, you're on something else, it looks like. And you're on something else. All right, so we've got a couple of people on something else here. So I'll see what we got here. 40 seconds remaining, and let's see what's happening. And again, a little delay with the broadcast, so come on in on the early side of that clock. I just really, gosh, these auctions have gone, this whole show has kind of gone off the rails here, and it's really the auction's fault, which is really my fault, because I realize, yeah. But it's okay. As long as it gets home, I'm happy with that. And I know you're going to be happy if you get that stone home in that ring, and you're probably thinking, oh, she's only selling me the stone now. It's 35, so I only get the stone. I have to leave out the carat 84 in diamonds. I'm not getting any gold. No, you're getting it all. You're getting everything. You got the mounting. You got the gold. You're even getting your choice of gold color. You get your size. You get it shipped to the door for free. All of that is happening, and we are awaiting, oh, goodness. Let's find, yep, here it is on the hand one more time. Do we have the open? Let's see, we're verifying. There it is. Go true to size on this one, by the way. It's a little large on me, but it's going to sit perfectly on the hand. You get that side to side. Look at that, 4 rows on either side, all set with that big stone and halo right atop the center. We have 35. We do. We've got 3,500. It's official. So we have 35 as we take another look at it up close. There it is. This is a little bit of a shocker. Only one bidder so far. $50 increments. Well, that $50 increment is like a free increment because obviously you got $50 off. So right now, by the way, our bidder, just to keep in mind, our opening bidder, who's poised to win it, they would actually, if they do win, if this holds true and nobody comes in to challenge, they would get it at $34.50, something to keep in mind. You know what, Tony, just to be fair, I know I don't want to be, keep anybody out here. I really want to encourage some extra bidding because you got to understand how low I am here. This is crazy good. This is really an important value. So what I'm going to do is, can we actually reduce the increments back to $10 just to make it easy? I don't want anyone to shy away just because, even though it'd be like a free bid, right? $50 increment, $50 off, cancel each other out, you get the idea. But let's just make it even easier, $10 increment like we usually do, because I don't want anybody to be intimidated by that $50 increment. So we'll keep it at 10 bucks. We're about to give it a final clock. In 2 minutes, it'll be gone. We do, just for recap here, we have the open. So this ring, this very ring, will sell. This ring will be sold in a matter of 120 seconds from now. As soon as that clock kicks off, we're going to be selling this ring. So it is not a time to wait, because then you miss out on the opportunity altogether. So it will go. It's not a matter of, oh, we didn't get the open, we can bring it back another day, maybe. This is happening. Somebody has recognized the value. It's only $10, which is really still a discount of $40. Think about it that way. If that's confusing, how would a $10 advance be a discount of $40? Well, you get the idea, because it's $50 off everything today for the next hour and 13 minutes, and that's it. So it's our last call. Are you ready? White, yellow, or rose gold. I hope that this stone and this color and this, really the dance of this stone, I hope it is showing up at your home on whatever monitor or whatever screen or whatever, however you're watching us right now, because it could be on your phone, on your computer, on a tablet, on a TV. However you're watching, I just hope that you're seeing the true real-to-life beauty. Obviously, it gets better when you see it in person because it is neon, so it gets better when you're under lower light, and obviously, you can't get much hotter, brighter light than a television studio. So 3,500 we have. It's final call. Just FYI again, the increment has been dropped back down to $10. You will still get $50 off, and you got to shop it now because it's not one of those you can wait till the end of the show and say, hey, is it still here? You can. It's selling now. So in 2 minutes, start dialing. Here's your chance. And you still have a money-back guarantee as well. So nothing to lose except the moment, the opportunity, the ring itself being on, sorry, on your hot little hand. That's the thing. That's the only thing. I gotta stop dancing around here. Got hair tangling in the microphone. We got a bunch of things going on. Here's what's going on. 35. Now we have 100 seconds left to go. That is it. Final call. Last chance. White, yellow. I keep it in the white. That's what I would do. I don't think you need to change a darn thing with it. Just tell us the ring size you need. It will be delivered ready to wear. Fabulous idea. 3,500. Not such a good idea. That was bad on my part. Really good for you. I'm shocked. Where are bidders? We need 5, 6, 7, 8 different colors on this one. This is amazing, don't we? It's a special stone. It's our museum reserve round, and you're not going to see those going forward. We know how close we are to the end of the line on the Blue Wing Block Ds, and we have 1 minute and 1 second left. Here it is on the hand one more time. Again, look at the sides. Look at the detail. This is my favorite. It's weird to say because the front of that stone is so beautiful, but I do love to look through that side and see that culet, that we leave that specifically and intentionally open just to see the bridge element, to see the diamonds in the double row go one side to the other, to see the culet of the stone so you appreciate more of that, to see the great finishing. Yes, it's comfortable. Yeah, it's a big ring, but yes, we ensure that it is made properly so it is comfortable on the hand as you wear it. Some of you might wear this every single day, and you know what? It's comfortable enough to do so. And here it is, a little bit lower light just when it's on the hand, and you can see even more of the reds. As a result, there's that neon element that we love. So it's down to this. We have 16 seconds. Yes. Oh, Tracy, that was so nice of her to call in. Tracy wanted to let you know that she has this ring in a smaller setting, and she loves it. Oh, thank you so much. And I think she's got more than one Tanzanite too, if it's the one I'm thinking of, right? She got more than one. Okay, so here we go. I hope she loves them all. They're all so special in their own right. 35 going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Congratulations. That's done. Well, that didn't go as planned, but what has, right? Big Father's Day event weekend. Oh, speaking of rounds and Tanzanite, I might as well end Father's Day. Let me just show you this because I do happen to have a gents ring. Can we stand one more round? Item number 11245555. There it is. 304. Blue Wing, Block D, gentlemen's or ladies style that likes, if you like a lot of gold, it's kind of a dome style mounting. And that's done with the 3 carat 04. It's got a diamond halo of 42 points and a finished under gallery. Look at that. Very nice. So this one, interesting. This one would be, well, you know what? The auctions aren't working anymore. That's for sure. So I can make this quick. I can lose money fast. I can lose money slowly, and I can lose money quickly. So now that we've spent some time on auctions, taking good airtime to lose money, let's just make it easy and fast. I can lose money on this one right back to back, then we'll be done with Tanzanites for the day. Actually, I do have a pair of earrings and that pendant we showed you earlier. I showed you a beautiful emerald cut earlier that was almost 20 carats. If you want to see that again, we can bring that back out. But this is, we thought for Father's Day, let's bring out a men's Tanzanite. Seriously, we go months at a time. Months and months and months without seeing any gentleman's Tanzanite. We see Tanzanites, we try every day, and yet nothing for the guys. So I think the perfect day really being Father's Day to show something for the gentleman. Will it be there by Father's Day? No, because it's today. But we'll get it out quickly as we can, depending on how long gold color change and sizing takes. We'll get it out to you. If you don't need a gold color change, it'll be out quickly. So it's a great way to go. Still get a 3 carat 04, still get that, there's something about the rounds. They give you a sparkle, the way that it takes the color and just delivers it to the eye with sparkle and brilliance and beauty. That's always special. So here it is. We can still change it to white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Obviously doesn't need a change in the white. It's ready to go there, but it's only going to be a quick deal because I'm going to blow it out right now. It's supposed to be $69.99. Well, I can't do that. I just sold a 7 carat for $35. So I certainly can't be making a 3 carat $7,000. You see where we're going there? We can't do that. So here's what I can do. Give you the price straight away to make it happen for you. It is not going to be $69, $59, $49. I look at it this way. We have the Holy Grail moment. We have Blue Wing Block D in a gen style on Father's Day 2024. There is no better time, in my estimation, to give you the best value possible on a gens Tanzanite. And think about this for a gal maybe who just picked up. Maybe one of our gals just, thought about maybe you already have one, like Tracy called in, I already have one. Maybe this is the his to the his and her set. Could be. Maybe it's just the gift because it's his birthstone. It's a December birthstone, by the way. Maybe it's a lady's ring because it could be. It's not sized for that, but it certainly can be. And look how great that is on a lady's hand. So you can go ahead, get it sized to fit wherever you want to wear it. A gentleman could wear it here, 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 or here. A gal can wear it as well. There's nothing that's, overtly masculine about it. It's just got a lot of gold and enough gold to be a men's style. But it's not going to be 49 or 39 or 29. Listen, like I said, I can give jewelry away quickly and we can just make this simple and easy, except I do recommend being quick on those phone lines because that's not going to stick around. Take a look at it again up close. Here's what we'll do. It's not $29.99. Again, fully finished on the inside. You got nothing to worry about on the comfort factor. It's all there. It is literally built in. So you have all of that. White, yellow, rose gold. You get to choose. It's not $29.99 either. Oh, this one's going to be popular. And then this is it. I know we've seen a couple back to back here, but this is it. This is the Tanzanite for the day. I have nothing else besides the emerald cut pendant I showed you earlier, which we'd be happy to bring back out. But this is not $29, even $2,500. That's not it. This is quite the deal already. $24.99 is quite the deal. We got $50 off for the next hour and 5 minutes, by the way. That does go away today at 1 o'clock Pacific time. So shop what you can, shop what you want, shop the wish list, shop the items you've been wanting, craving, all those pieces. Call us with requests. We haven't had a single request all day. So either I'm showing you what you love or you got another hour and 5 minutes to get requests in. But right now, this Blue Wing Block D simply must go, and it will, because it's not even $24 or $23 or $22.99, and this has a very impactful gold weight. There's a lot of gold here to start. It's the gold weight first, then you get the diamonds, then the most important part of all, which is the Blue Wing Block D. That is the most important key to this design. It's not 22 or 21. Happy Father's Day 2024. That's really what is driving this discount. Father or not, this is your value. It's 21, you know what, skip it. Skip $21.49, I get that, that'd come down to $2,099. We're doing better than that. We'll just go to where gents rings rarely do, just to make it so obvious and so easy and hopefully send it out. That's what we're going for. Not 21, not $2,099. Let's take it even lower. How about $19.99? It'll be $19.49 at checkout for somebody. We'll find out who that is. I got 60 seconds with that one. And then we are moving along. We got a lot to do today in only an hour. I don't know where the show is going, but it is flying on by. And we're ready to take requests, to show you more of what you love. We have a big yellow diamond. Did I tell you I got a 204 today for you? 2 carat 04 yellow diamond. That's unique. Don't see many of those. 2 carat plus yellow still to come in the show. We've got more in our fancy diamond front with a lot of different colors mixed together. Oh, our first request is here. Oh goodness, I was getting concerned. Oh, it's the 18 karat 16 I've been talking about. Who's this for? Oh, okay. You got it. Well, we have the 18 karat. Somebody's probably just saying, she said she has an 18 karat. You think that's true? I really do have an 18 karat round. So actually, we're not done with Tanzanites quite yet. We've got a recap of yesterday's 18 karat 16. Love that. So that's going to be on the way. And $19.49 on this one. Yes. Oh, hi, Eugene. All righty. So coming up, I still want to see who's got this one, though. We got to get that one at home. Got to get that one at home. Boy, I love this 18 karat too. If you can handle a bigger stone, this is my absolute 100% favorite. If you can go big on and bold on the rings. So nobody wants our gents ring yet? Nobody wants that one yet? Okay. $19.49. Still hanging out here. Okay, so I just wanted to do this real quick before we go and show you up close. I wanted you to see that from a distance away. Wanted to give you the across the room on it because it is so important. Look at that stone. Yet again, like I said with the 7 carat, like we even just showed you with the 3 carat, the round, because it is a round stone, it actually does balance out that carat weight a little bit better in the sense of it doesn't make it as oversized and large and elongated as if you had, let's say, 18 carats in an emerald cut or 18 carats in a traditional cushion. So this is really, again, kind of balanced on the hand. Now, it's a little bit big for me, so don't mind that it's flying around. But it's a beautiful, bright, amazing stone. And look at that. You can see the neons. You can see the flashes and the fire from all the way across the room. It is so impressive. Let's take a look at it. There again is our fabulous 3 carat, which is still here if you want it. And then we're going to flash the, let's go to the big one here. The 1816 is right here for you. And it's going to be item number 112-4509. And a really important 1816 with a carat 18 in diamonds around it. We kept this one really classic with the halo. And then I know you can't see them yet, but they're also down the sides. Yes? Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Let me zoom back a little bit. We can actually change the gold color too, just because it's got to be perfect in every way. Don't want to leave you with anything less than perfection here when you're embarking into a really, important collectible as this is. Want to make sure it's perfect in every single way for you. Really looking for, oh, wow, this is a price tag that, yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. So we have some pieces from earlier going. Yes? Heart-shaped pink coming up. Anita, you got that. We'll show it next. And then if you'd like this Tanzanite, let me show it from the side. The basket work is all marquise cutouts that lead up the basket there. Then you've got the diamonds that start as one row and then they split just ever so slightly. But it's not like an open split. It just goes to 2 diamonds. See that? And then we'll show it on the hand here as I hoist this up. It really requires hoisting. You can't just pick this thing up. You got to hoist it. It is something special. And once you get your true size, whatever you really need, it's going to sit beautifully balanced on the hand and it will not fly around, I promise. It's not too top heavy. It's just about getting the proper size. This one's a few sizes too big for me. That's fine. So here we go. It's not $24,999. I discounted it yesterday. I'm going to go ahead. Obviously today you get an extra discount because it's $50 off for Father's Day. And now we're going to make this really simple and easy. Not even $9,999. How about that? And do you see how, for reference, I wear a size 5 and 5.5, and look at how that stone is really filling up the finger. If you were up to a size, honestly, 8 or 9, it's going to just actually be the width of your finger. Yes? Thank you. Rhodochrosite from earlier is gone as well. And this one's actually going to be $88, but it'll be $88.38 today because of your discount. So that is really special, isn't it? Good looking stone, $88.88. Of course, take your extra $50 off, and that will be one for the ages there. And yes, it is just one. So enjoy it. That is so special, isn't it? And here we are, by request, Eugene or anybody else, again, you don't need to be the requester. It's first come, first served. First caller takes it. And here we are looking at it one more time up close. And then, yes, we do. We have a heart-shaped pink sapphire coming up today for you. And that will be 112-4500 coming up and coming on the way. Oh, this is, I just love a pink sapphire. So when I first started in the business, it was many, many years ago. It was 22 years ago. And, it was the first stone I ever fell in love with because at the time, I wasn't exposed to Paraibas yet. And they weren't really out and about at that point. In 2002, it was still really about the classics. And, a lot of those big, exotics that we know of today weren't really in the marketplace readily available at that point. So what we're going to look at is every time, my heart goes pitter-pat when I see these stones because it was my first love in gemstones. And there is still to this day nothing quite like a true honest-to-goodness pink sapphire. And it's a hot pink sapphire. The first piece of really fine jewelry I ever purchased for myself in the business was a pink sapphire. And oh, how I wish it had looked like this, because this color is very different. We can say pink sapphire is a category and it encompasses all the different tones of pink, but the truth is there's nothing quite like the value or rarity of a hot pink. They go for so much more money than the regular standard pinks. Just like any other color, when you go to the paint store, you see all those different swatches and those paint chips, and you see there's a lot of different hues and saturations. Pink, sapphire, and gems in general work that way, where there's a lot of different levels of saturation. By the way, it just entered our last hour here of the broadcast today. So welcome if you just tuned in. If you're just joining us, happy Father's Day to our dads out there. And special sale to account and honor the special day. So $50 off everything. We got 57 minutes though to shop that discount and that value. And it's not just about the 50 bucks off, it's about the discounts I'm giving prior to that make everything so special. So we're about to see our first heart-shaped hot pink. So it's got the heart shape, yes, but it's also a highest level quality of pink. Most of the time, the pink sapphires are really light. They can be very light pastel. They can be even medium tone pinks are pretty, but there is something special that goes for a lot more money typically. I won't do that to you, but typically you spend a lot more for the hot pink like we're gonna see right now. And it's a true heart shape too. So this is incredible. And it's item number 112, 4,500. And here we are, so excited about this opportunity because it's an 80-point light 1 carat. I'm gonna come in a little closer as well. And here we are looking at, I just think this mounting is so pretty too. Feminine, shows off the heart shape because that's important. It's so rare to get, but also giving it that extra decorative floral type motif around it. Diamond weight overall in this one, it's 65 points. And looks good, doesn't it? Interesting that we went with the yellow gold to start. You know, I think we're trying to prove a point here that it's so covered in diamonds, you don't see a lot of the gold behind it. But it is going to be a really special opportunity right now. And I'm going to keep the giveaways going today. Now we're in last hour, so now it becomes even more urgent to keep this show rocking, keep the deals going, keep the values happening. And I'm so thrilled. And I know we had a requester already just by mentioning this. She said, show it to me. I'm ready. Well, here it is. And that is the most glistening, bright. I mean, truly, I wish I had a bunch of pink sapphires to show you. I would show you. I really would, because it's sometimes hard to say that and then have everybody come up with the images in their mind. But it's true. Most pinks are just nowhere near this level of saturation. I'm going to try it on. Get ready for a value. Get ready. Here we go. Big value happening right now. Look at that stone. And it's not a pear shape trying to be a heart shape. It's a true heart shape. Defined cleft and all, and then because of that and the beautiful clarity, it's sparkling and it's brilliant and it's really bright, and you can have any gold you want. So if you're saying, I'd rather do the white gold, I know for me, I'd rather do the white gold. My pink sapphire that I still own to this day, purchased it 22 years ago, still own it, and you know what, it's in the white gold and it's a perfect combination, and the hottest pink can handle the yellow golds. I would probably avoid the rose gold just because I think the rose gold is a different tone. It competes with the hot pink color you're getting, but white or yellow, best options there. Let's help you out. Major moment right now. Not even going to be, I don't know, $39.99 seems right on any other day. But being the holiday that it is, we're taking it a lot lower for you. And you know what? Not going to auction it. Like I said, we can lose money with a lot of airtime, or we can just do it quickly. I'm going for the latter. Let's go quick. Let's move it. Let's get it out the door. It's not even going to be $39.99. Please call, because the early birds do get the jewelry around here. It's true, you gotta be quick. We don't have quantity that, we're not like those other places where we've got 10,000, 20,000. We don't have 10 of most things. So this is where you've got to dial in. Be sure you're ready to go. Get your favorites here. It's not even gonna be $39.99. We could go half off, make it $19.99, give you your $50 extra, do all that, or we can take it even lower, do something crazy wild. It's not gonna be even $19.99. You've already got your 50% off deal. Take your $50 off that. I'm just gonna make this so easy. I never have pink sapphires to show you, and it's a shame. And you know why we don't? How can we bring all these exotics the way we do, and true specialties and true exclusives, and yet we can't get pink sapphires? It's all because we can. We're just such sticklers about the quality. The individual quality of the stones has to be so good. It has to be so high end that we're not just willing to bring you any old pink sapphire. We're not bringing you the lower quality, the lesser quality colors. We're bringing you only the best, the hottest, the most saturated, this case, the really special cut as well, And it's not even $19.99. Take a look, not even $1,500. I am so ready to get this at home, and I applaud you if you're on the lines, ready to go, because blue sapphires can't do this. My green sapphires, and you know, we see more yellows and blues and greens and even pod barrages than we do pinks. That should give you the perspective. That really should. But it's not going to be 15. I was thinking $14.99 just so that we make sure it goes. Boy, do I have the values today. And that's such a pretty floral inspired outer halo. I love it. I just think it works with the pink. I think it works with the romantic. There's a romantic quality about a heart shape, right? And if you wanted to, if you're keeping it for yourself, if you're choosing to give that as a special, meaningful gift of jewelry to a loved one, how perfect is that? But we're going to take it even lower than $14.99. Let's blow it out. Truly blow it out. And if you haven't dialed, start dialing now. Try to get in before it's gone, because I'm going to make it a so much better price tag. I just really know that you're going to be scratching your head here going, how does she do that? Just because on the holiday, I do have some extra liberties to take a lot of extra discounts for you, and I'm really running with it today. And it's our last 51 minutes to do it. So how about $999? Yeah, $999. But a $949 price tag at checkout, bye, it's going to go. So maybe 60 seconds is all we're going to need on that one, Tony, I would have a feeling, and you are getting 2/3 of a carat in VS diamonds around it. What'd you pick up?
The ruby necklace.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're still on the ruby. Okay. Okay. Fabulous. Ruby necklace from earlier sold. What do we have left? Oh, do we still have the big designer Panther with the kunzite? You may need to see that again. You may need to see. Did you hear we had a 75 carat emerald cut kunzite today? We had some black opals that are still hanging out here. They were all part of a discount wheel. They were all $14.99. We have, oh, my cat's eye emerald bracelet is here. So that's still here. And then pink sapphire. And this is where I think we struggle, is because when we don't have something all that often, it's harder to gauge where it should be in price tag, because some of you are really, you know, pretty devoted to TVON because of our values and our quality, and because you know you're getting that no compromise shopping experience, right? You're never having to give up. You're never having to go over budget or overextend yourself to get the jewelry you really want and the jewelry you really love. And it's for those that don't want to ever give up on quality or compromise or do any kind of cost cutting, corner cutting, anything like that. We never do. But I think it is harder when we can go literally months on end without seeing a pink sapphire. And then when it comes out to play and it's the best quality of pink and it's that great exotic cut and it's $9.99, it's sitting up here and it's still available. And it's really $9.49, which to make a piece, obviously I've got some under $1,000 items here. I try to have those in every single show for you, and I do. But that's not really supposed to be one of them, obviously. Obvious to those of us that know pink sapphires. Granted, when you watch our show and maybe you stay really true to our show and you don't see them that often, it gets tougher to understand where should it actually be. Well, the $39.99 price that's above it is where it should actually be. So $9.49 gets it to you today, and then we're gonna move along. And where should we go? We have Morganite here coming up. I do have another fancy diamond piece. Yes, I do. Another diamond assortment in a pendant for you. That's really good. In other gents rings, just to put it out there, we do have other gents rings available. I have a 95-point Paraiba. I have a carat 65 unheated zoisite for our gentleman styles as well. And then we have, well, this is our collection that we just cannot keep in stock these days. Well, it started yesterday, and that is, ooh, a medallion of all different colors and diamonds. That's coming out to play next. I'm giving you the heads up so you can start dialing now. That way, you're ready to go, because trust me, that one's not going to last. We still have our big 2 carat 04 yellow diamond to come. I have a whole blue sapphire trio of GIA certified bright blue sapphires as well. That's happening. And then would you like our pink sapphire? If so, say yes. $9.49. Let's get to our multiple colored diamond pendant with chain. And it's 1124482 coming up, but it's a one only. And you know, every single piece I've had starting with yesterday's, they're gone and instantaneously gone. So this is where, that's why I gave you the little heads up so you don't miss out. Take a look at this. Oh, wow. Because it's got some pinks, greens, champagnes, fawns, different tones of yellows, all natural in their origin. Yes, those are natural colors. So fabulous. A little bit of cutout detail to the medallion style itself. It's item number 4482, and it's a carat 55. Keep calling. Let me know who's got that pink sapphire. $9.49 at checkout on that pink sapphire if you'd like it. Here comes our 155 carat weight. It's got great finishing. Look at that. Ooh. That's a cool one. I like that designer insignia on the center there. It's going to be our fabulous under gallery. So that's not just one like flat, one-sided piece. It's really like two pieces fused together here. So it's got a lot of ample gold. We're throwing in the chain, which is adjustable. It's got a lobster claw closure and a 16, 17, 18-inch length. It's yellow gold, stays as is. I want to show you the size. It's remarkable to see the size the way it is. I want to show it against the hand to do that. You're getting a carat 55. There are no white diamonds in this pendant. It is all about those natural colors, and it's an entire mosaic and rainbow worth of those different colors of diamonds. But there is only one. Let me make sure you see the chain here. There's your adjustability, lobster claw closure, which is extra, extra special. And then your 16, 17, and 18-inch length. Here's what it looks like from a distance. We've got a 1-inch, just the medallion itself is about 7/8, and then with the bail, it's a little over 1 inch. I'll show it on the neckline coming up right now so you can see what it looks like from a distance away there. Isn't that pretty? And again, goes with everything, but that's a very high-end, elegant style, that's for sure. We'll go back up close, and remember, it just has to stay in the yellow gold. Everything else, though, just really just about, that's the best backdrop color when you have those tones of diamonds throughout, and it's not going to be $2,000. It actually started at $49.99, and it does not matter. We have one finished on the inside. Let's blow it out. It's not even $1,500. Even better. Not $15 or $14.99, just the one. I'll make it $13.99 first caller. And then keep on calling. Let me know on that pink sapphire if anybody's got that one. We do have a really, I've got a really cool pair of blue sapphires in earrings. I did bring out our largest GIA certified Brazilian Paraiba, which is a 56 pointer. Well, it's our largest, that's that true blue-green color, so we do have that coming up as well. And this one, first of our natural colors here to be available more than even like 10 seconds. That's a really special piece. Let me know if you'd like it. Got to keep moving. Yes, I do. I have a really important yellow diamond. It's our 204, but it's almost 4 carats overall, and we've got a request to come. You've got to see this yellow diamond. Wait, I'm going to show it to you. Thank you. Who's this for? Oh, and I almost showed this today anyways. Is this for who? Christine. 1124409 coming up next. I'm actually going to show another designer piece. That medallion is here at the moment, but probably not for long. Okay, let's take a look. I'm so glad. Did she ask because she saw the kunzite and said, do you have anything else in that style? Here it is. Another one of these designer jaguar, panther, leopard looks. It's 32 points in ruby, 29 points in sapphire, and 18 karat solid yellow gold. That's the pendant. I'm throwing in the chain. This chain looks a little bit lengthy here. I wonder if this is a 20, no, it's an 18 probably. It might be a little longer. I might have to look. So it doesn't look like an 18, but check this out. Here's what those lovely rubies and sapphire spots look like. I like that they even textured the gold where the stones are set, and then they left the rest mirror finished. Here's the length. Now, do we have our requester on the line? She gonna leave it for anybody else? All right, first caller can take it. And the reason this is looking familiar is that earlier today, if you missed it, we had this same type of designer style as an addition to a 75 karat kunzite pendant. The length from tail to the bail is 1.25 inches. I don't know why that's making me chuckle, but I don't get to say bail to tail very often, and I'm saying it now. So here's what it looks like from a distance on. And then, of course, you get this chain, which is a Singapore chain, and it's got this great spring ring closure. So I'll get you the length. I think it's either 18 or 20. I'll just double check it for you. I guess it's 18. Let's go. Really special designer piece. Can we make this affordable? Yes. And see, I was so into Father's Day, I decided to tattoo that on my hand there. So yeah, that's just, just for Father's Day. Yeah. So here we go. Take a look. Yes. Oh, the blue zircon. Do they need to see it again, or they're all set? Thank you. Blue zircon heart shape from earlier is also sold. And this one's going to be, you know what, blow it out. I know it's $49.99. I'm not sticking to any price at all today. And we've only got about 43 minutes in the show, 42 actually. So now let's go. Let's make it 1,919. You know what? Instead of $19.99, let's go even lower. I just want to make sure it goes. $18.99. I wasn't even supposed to show this today. This was for tomorrow's show. But if it was on tomorrow's show, you wouldn't have got the 50 bucks off. So let's go $18.99, $17.99, $16.99. Uh-oh, you already have it? Come on now, really? You already bought it at $19.99? You know me. I don't care. I'm still giving her a better deal. Alyssa, take another 100 bucks off. Make it $15.99 and $15.49 at checkout. Thank you. Christine's got that one. That's sold. So can I just show this real quick? This 204 yellow diamond. Shall we? Oh, we shall. That is my 204 cushion cut square, yellow and white diamonds around it. Hallelujah, that's here. So that is happening. But I want to show you some sapphire earrings that are super affordable first because they're very limited. Still have our fancy diamond medallion piece. The little leopard jaguar super cat is gone. Super cat? I don't know what I'm saying today, but some weird things. Okay, that's the 204, 112-4508. Call me. We still have that medallion. I think the pink sapphire's gone. And if anybody wants to just say, wait a minute, did you see there was a cat with a kunzite? Yeah, the leopard with the 75 carat kunzite. So let me make sure you see that on the hand because it's large. And yeah, it's a 75 carat neon museum kunzite. Take a look. This is what you may have missed just to show you again. Oh, and by the way, this is what you may have missed. That's probably my favorite bracelet that we have here is that cat's eye emerald bracelet. And then we have a 75 carat, we have cat's eyes and we have actual cats. This is that same designer motif. Item number on this one, I have no idea. Oh, but Tony does. It's 4511. Yes. Oh, good. The gin style. Yes, thank you so much. Here we go with the 7521 kunzite, 27 points in diamonds, basically spots of diamonds burnished into the cat, then the bail. And then you've got the 75 carat superstar stone. It is a super saturated stone. Neons, violets, purples, blues, pinks, all of that. And it's $99.99. Just as a reference point, let me show it on the neckline. I got to make sure I got a good handle on that because it's quite hefty. It's a large piece, and I like this view even better because you actually see the truer color of the stone here than you do up close. Because now I know you're seeing those vivid violets and those bright blues and those purples and all of that. So that is $99.99, got to go. So now I'm going to take you back to the yellow diamond. That was a recap from earlier, just in case you didn't see that one's full presentation. Then I also do, and I know the rhodochrosite's gone. So we have very few pieces at this point to recap either. So keep that in mind. I know our 18 karat Tanzanite is still here. We had the 1965 Tanzanite pendant still here, and our opals, and of course the cat you just saw with the kunzite, the cat and the kunzite. And we're getting to sapphire earrings next. This one's coming up. Just wanted to give you a little preview. And you know it's coming up soon because we only have about 39 minutes left in the show. Here is, oh, something affordable. Sapphire drops, but a subtle drop. We've only got a couple of pairs to go around. Great, I have more than one, but bad that I don't have 100 because those are royal blue sapphire earring drops, 112-4463, and it's a full carat 01 in the sapphires. This is called a lever back. It's got the diamonds stacked right up top. It's a baguette first, right above the sapphire, then a round brilliant on top of that. And it's in white gold only, so they will be as you see them here. Also want to show you, obviously we're going to put them on, but first give you the length. Of course, lever backs are really secure, really easy, but they're very costly for us to do. But that makes no difference to you because I make sure that no matter how costly it is to make it, we still give you the value you need. And here's what they look like from a distance away. So here's your length and your drop. Here's what's happening here from a distance. They're going to be about, Well, top to bottom, that would be about 5/8 of an inch there. And then I'll pop one on for you to see it like that. And then this is just a beautiful, you know what's striking is the vibrance of the blue. The really bright, it's royal blue, but it's not too dark. That's really what's so critical. That's what you need. You never want your sapphires to go too dark or too bold. It's our full carat 01, plus the diamond weight is 9 points. Yes?
With the Tanzanite and the cigar brand,
Yeah.
can you flash it one more time? And is it true to size or does it run?
It is. It is true to size. We just make sure it tapers nicely in the back. And I'm going to flash that for you real quick. This was the, just earlier, and you'll have to check and see if this is available, but this is the Tanzanite men's ring. Could be men's or ladies. It's got all the flash. That's our 304. Diamonds around it. And then do you see the inside here? So it tapers nicely, which is why you're going to have true to size. Just get whatever size you normally wear for whatever finger you want to wear it on, and there's your under gallery as well. And there is your 304. So that we had earlier, I brought that down to $19.99 plus your $50 extra off. And then as far as the sapphires are concerned, I have one on the ear for you here. So let me just show that really quickly here. So you can see, just get a little glimpse of the size there so you can see what that's all about lengthwise, and just a really simple everyday kind of wearable drop. It's when we say drop, I think a lot of people say, oh, that's not for every day. But when it is about just that little bit of that 5/8 of an inch, it's just meaning to bring that just a little lower than the lobe itself, which I think is where you really get that color standing out, and of course the great diamonds above it. So this one's actually going to be better than $9.99, and we only have a couple of pairs. They stay in white gold, so no decisions to make, no sizing needed, which is why it's also great for gifting. Let's take another look at it close up, and then oh, we're going to be going quickly through these. That's for sure, because they're not even $9.99, and this is a little shocking, but again, when we say $50 off everything, it does not matter how affordable that price becomes. It is still $50 extra off for you. And so there they are, matched up, looking fabulous. For my denim gals out there, there's something you're going to get a lot of use out of, a lot of wear from, and yet one pair's already gone. But they're not $9.99. Thank you so much. But you know what? If they're already going at $9.99, I think we know how quickly they're going to go when I drop the price to $800. You know what? Skip $888. Let's keep going. I've got another 35 minutes of our Father's Day sale with you. So we're going to make it worth your while. Stay with us. Get those requests in if you have them. And let's make this even better than $888 or $777 or $699. I can only imagine. Our caller who picked him up at $9.99 is probably loving this. There's an extra savings in addition, and here's what's happening. Only a couple pairs to go around for everybody. One pair already spoken for and gone, and this is your last call to get them. And there's a better price coming your way. And yes, still $50 off. No final sale attached to it. We've got 35 minutes left with these sale event prices and these discounts. So please take advantage of it. Take advantage of us. It's not $6.99 per pair. Let's make it $599 only. Yes.
Tracy got that.
Oh, that's who was asking? Okay, great. Okay, I was wondering about that. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Alan. All right, so here we go. Final 60 seconds on those. And that's our most affordable item we've seen of the, not the day. We had one necklace that was $4.99, but other than that, that's going to get you a great affordable way. Still saving $50 extra. Don't forget, we do have an emerald cut blue wing block D Tanzanite. It's almost 20 carats. That is still here, so we've got that for you. Any other requests? Definitely go time. We have 34 minutes left in the broadcast, so it is 100% go time on requests. You know what else is kind of fun? I'm just going to flash this golden zoisite. It's not for everybody. It's totally collectible, but it's a 1040. That's a zoisite. That's out of the Tanzanian mine. But it's got this neon, like ultra neon green yellow. That is a cool stone. 1040 is the carat weight, yellow diamonds and white diamonds around it. Isn't that a good look? We can make that really affordable. It's super collectible. So that's going to be something that if you're interested in, please give me a call. Just also want to remind you, we do have the big kunzite pendant still here. I do have the huge turquoise also still here. There are just very few items left from the show, but I want to make sure they all go. Let's just give our final 30 seconds here with those sapphires. It looks like we're down to just one pair. Yes, we are. Okay, so one pair remaining on the sapphire mini drops. It's not like it's a big chandelier moving parts earring. It's just giving you a little bit of drop, sets those stones right below the lobe, and then you've got that stack of those really nice important diamonds. There are only 4 diamonds, but really most of the carat weight are in those baguettes that you have. And then I think looks to me like we should probably get to that big yellow diamond. And also there's a sapphire trio of GIA certified stones. Well, this is going to be fun. This is what I probably should have started with these rings before the earrings. But you know what? Better late than never. We've got 3 sapphires that are all brand new. And they're all set in platinum. Each sapphire, each stone was sent as a loose stone to GIA. Oh my goodness, this is so impressive. The mountings are something too. We're going to start our little sapphire spectacular. It is going to be, wow, that's a roval, tons of gorgeous, glamorous, elongated baguettes. And there are different colors here. There you can see is a little more royal blue. That's a traditional oval. And then, okay, we're going to need more room here. Every single one, and this is something we've not done before, because each and every one of these sapphires, which are tremendous sizes. Now, let's just put this one in the middle, because that is the big, bold pear shape right there. Isn't that lovely? Then we have the elongated baguettes that surround the roval stone, perfect together. Then we have this oval that you can see is a little bit more saturated here. And all 3 are going to be the same exact discounted price. Keep in mind, they're brand new right now. You've not seen these on the air before. They've not been privy to any of our broadcast airtime, and yet they're all going to be the same price. And did you hear me right? Yeah, you're probably thinking, did she say GIA? Certified stones? Indeed they are. Each and every one of these stones comes with their own cert. So the stones were sent loose to the biggest gem campus lab. It's the GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, and each one was certified. 2 of the 3 are, here's the drum roll moment, 2 of those 3 stones are unheated, untreated. And they're said that's established by the best experts in the world. And you get the documentation to back that up. So we have 3 incredible pieces here. Obviously, you have your favorite based on all 3, whether it's the color you like, or maybe you like the cut of a certain stone, or maybe it's just the mounting that speaks to you. Hopefully, it's all 3 combined, because these stones are quite large. They're all going to be right under the 2 carat mark, and they're incredibly set. And again, platinum too. So it's platinum setting. Diamond weight is going to be tremendous here. And then you've got, of course, the GIA certs that come with them. All the same price. And yes, they're brand new. We're blowing them out. So this is where I'm looking at the price tags on the 3 bags, which actually were a little bit varied. $17,999 or greater. Right now, this is going to be a lot of fun. And again, like the pink sapphire we saw earlier, we're not used to seeing big blue sapphires, especially unheated and especially GIA certified. That is a step up, a big step up. Let's take a look at all 3, and then please get on the phone lines early if you have a favorite. I'm going to walk you through some carat weights here, and then we'll show you the certs. But more importantly, I want to point out which 2 are unheated. That's super, super, super important here, because it's not a problem. It's not a bad thing to get a stone that's been heat treated. Most every stone is. It just really ups your rarity when you have a stone that was not given any heat treatment. So I'm just going to move them in here, because our wheel's got a mind of its own, and it kind of goes off and does its own thing. Yes? Medallion pendant? I'll do it right now. Let me do that right now. Who's this for? Jean and Angelina, both? Okay, so real quick. Uh-oh, we have 2 people. Oh, got it. They're watching together. I thought, wow, this is going to be a competition. Here's a little recap of the medallion piece I had a few moments ago. It's 1124482. They just need a little recap on this. It's got a lot of different colors, different tones of yellow, different tones of champagnes and fawns, different tones of green. This was a carat 55, just fancy colored diamonds in the yellow gold, and it's $13.99, which will be $13.49. And if they missed the size, let me show it on the hand one more time so you can see that. It does come with the chain, and it is an adjustable lobster claw clasp. Wow, that is, so adjustable 16, 17, 18. That was $13.49 at checkout. One only, yellow gold, yes. You got it, sapphire on the left. All right, so they're already eyeing. Let me also tell you about these stones, because on the left side first, we're going to talk about that one, which is going to be item number 1124310. That is the platinum. They all are. This one's a carat 83, which is the largest, by the way, and it's going to have a full carat in diamonds with the GIA cert. This is the one, Victor, that is heated. Of the 2, the other 2 are unheated. Thank you. The medallion is gone, Victor, so that one's the heated one. The other 2 are unheated. The pear shape, on the other hand, is going to be platinum, carat 78, 80 points in diamonds, unheated. Then we go over to the last, which is my personal favorite, which is the roval, also unheated, also a carat 78, same size as the middle, Same unheated, GIA certified, and that has 80 points, and it says same diamond weight. How ironic is that? They have the same carat weights on the center and the same diamond weights around them. 178, 80 points. True, but they're different mountings. 4344. So let me know which one you like, because they're all supposed to be 17,000, and you know that's one quick way to not get them out the door today. My job is to do the opposite. And trust me, all three will go. There's no changing of the metal because they're all platinum, so they stay as is. We're sizing them for you. Let me know on the certs. We'll pop those in. But again, unheated in the center, unheated on the right, heated on the left, and that's no problem. That's why it's a little bit darker, is because it's got some heat treatment. But the others are cornflower blue, so that is definitely a sight to behold. But we are thrilled to bring them to you. They're not going to be $7,999. We got to make quick work of these sapphires. They're going to go one of a kind each. You just let me know. Do you like left, right, or center? I'm going to try them on. Victor, are they still thinking about the left side? Let me show it on the hand here, and then I'll show you the cert that goes with it. Here is that stone. Of course, that's going to be the 1 carat. Most diamond weight there. I'm going to grab the cert to show you next. Never mind me, I'm just going to go ahead and grab that cert without leaving you with nothing to look at. And here is the full GIA workup that you get with it, which is going to have the details. Oh, it's the whole ring, never mind. These are not the stones individually, they actually certified the ring. So you're going to actually get more information to the gram weight on the platinum, to the millimeter size of the stone, and then of course right here, this is the heated one from Sri Lanka, so it is Ceylon material, and you've got everything you need to know, but then they gave you the details of the ring with the carat 83 in the center, and then of course your, I'm just checking to make sure that they put the diamond weight here, and it doesn't look like they did. They've got the center stone weight, but not the diamond weight, so just an FYI. So there we go, we have it, they don't. So that's gonna be the left side, that's the heated stone, the other two unheated, very rare, and nothing is 79, 69, 59, 49. Aren't you glad you're here today? For these types of values, these huge reductions in price, and your $50 off for the next 25 minutes only, it's not even $4,000 a piece. I'm telling you, this is how low we have to go. To move jewelry quickly for the rest of the day, we've been doing this all day, they gotta go. So we are really bringing these values to an extra level of low. And let's be honest, I know and you know every single one of those would sell right now for $39.99. That's another discount. It's a huge reduction in price. I can leave that up there for about probably 60 seconds, they'll be gone. Instead, I'm taking them lower. And again, the certs, I'll show you all three certs. They're those cornflower blues. The center and the right side of your screen, they're cornflower blues. They are unheated. That is so rare to get in an almost 2 carat size. Plus, you've got platinum mountings and diamond weights and all of that. It's not even going to be $39.99. This is go time. I know a lot of people aren't on the phone lines yet because they're looking at that price tag and going, okay, maybe let's take it into a big ol' yes. They're not even $2,999. This is, and I know we don't see certified sapphires ever, this is one of the best values we can bring. Simple as that. Must-haves, not even $29.99. I know you're going, that's $50 extra off, I'll take them. I'm going lower first. You get a better value. They're not even $29.99. It gets better. And this is where, call it out when you've got them, operators, because we only have one of each. And it's not $28.99 either. They're going down to $28.88, which means $28.38 at checkout for you. And that's it. That's going to be gone. And of course, here's our 178 unheated, pear shape. Here's our 178 unheated roval. Each of those rings have 80 points in baguettes and rounds together, and it's all set in platinum, and we've only got moments left with those 60 seconds remaining. Incredibly important rings, and there's a final minute remaining, and then let us know what other requests you have. We'd love to help you out before we run out of time, because that's what's coming up here, is the conclusion of the show. We do have a Monday night show for you. Must see Markdown Monday night, no less. So it'll kind of keep the party going. Yes. Let's go to the right side here. My personal favorite is this glistening, gleaming roval. And I will be sure and show you the cert that goes with it here after I try it on. Here's what it looks like. Uh-oh, let me see if I can get it over my knuckle here. I really want to because it's really not a pinky ring, but I better not. It's a little small for me, but take a look at this. There's the sapphire ring on the hand. And that is the roval. And again, that's the 1 carat 78. And then I'll grab the cert for you so you can see what that's all about. It's a 178 roval. And that would be also, it's 4335 is the ab number on the roval, and that's the platinum setting again, 80 points in diamonds. And then here is your full GIA cert that's coming with the ring. Very, very important here. Take a look at this. That's going to be the photograph of your ring there. So there's the photograph, and then all the pertinent details here from the center stone weight at 185, it says, which I have something different. So I'm not sure, guys, if we want to adjust that. Because I have, yeah, we're going to go with the cert, obviously. So actually, you know, now you're getting more than you bargained for. It's a 185. So 185. And I'm making sure, yep, 6 by 4 by 6.9. So actually, guys, we'll adjust that in the computer, Victor, if they can. This is the wrong information on the bag. So the Roval says 178. Oh, I see what they did. Guys, these two numbers have the same pear shape listed. So 4344 and 4335 are the same information. So we got two item numbers with the same pear shape information, which is obviously inaccurate because we're looking at the Roval. So, doesn't usually happen. So anyway, we'll sort it out here. We just have some computer stuff to do. But if you want the Roval, you can have it, and the price is $28.88 minus $50. And that is now, just so you know, a bigger stone than we bargained for. That is a carat 85. So carat 85 and the diamond weight. So we'll probably check that diamond weight too because I got the wrong information here. So there you go. Final call on the sapphires. All right, let's go. We've got a major, major value coming up on our 204 yellow diamond. Looking for anybody who wants that pear shape, that Roval, that gorgeous oval classic. Anything you want there will help you out. And then we're going to move on. We also have a Morganite to show you. It's a pear shape. We'll share that before we go. Any last minute requests? 20 minutes left in the show. Yes. The middle one is gone? Okay. Is that information then all? That is correct, right? Yeah. So let me show you the cert on the middle one, which is 1124335. Yes, good. And I just want to make sure I got the cert here with the proper, yes, that is all correct. So this one's gone. Here's your cert just to show you there's the pear shape. It details, and it's got 14 grams of platinum. It's a 6.8 by 7.6 Sri Lankan, and that's the, now that one's showing heated. So again, you guys, that's yeah. Showing heated, and then on our information it says unheated. Not sure what we had going around here with the, yeah. So just change that too, and make sure they're okay, Joyce, with that, because the cert says heated and my bag says unheated. So, but the item number is 4335 on that one. So I'll try it on, just make sure that's all right with them, because the cert is what I'm going with. Obviously, we had a little mix up on those informations. All right, so that's the pear shape. So there you have it, and that's going to be our last call. So there we are, 178, 80 points in diamonds, and platinum, that's gone. So two remaining, the oval or the Roval. Oval on the left, Roval on the right. Let me know which one you prefer, and then we're on our way. And lots more to show you. So coming up, we've got a big diamond opportunity. Plus, I do want to bring out this Morganite. The Morganite's extremely affordable. It's 112-4534. We'll pop that in there and bring it in up close to take a look at what is rose and white gold together, a two-tone designer mounting. Let me know. I would take the Roval. That's a really good stone. The oval as well, just really important. And again, the Roval stone is unheated according to the cert. So that's very important. So I would take the Roval in every way. It's got the big baguettes. It's got the really important size. It's got the great cutting. It's got the cornflower blue color. That's what I would take is that Roval. So two great sapphires left, but verifying on each. Here comes our private collection 248 pink Morganite, 78 points in diamonds. So it's quite a few that are surrounding your halo and then down one side of the band. That's where that two-tone element plays, is you've got the diamond set in the white gold or white rhodium, and then you have the rose gold beside it. So it gives you that wave. It's a subtle little curve that's created through the band that gives you that little bit of movement and looks fabulous. And it's gonna be, well, we'll mark it down for the end of the show. We've got now 18.5 minutes and that's it. Really looking forward to helping you own this one if you'd like to. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And you've got a pear shape that can either point away or up towards the hand. You get to decide. And it's a last call on anything from the show because that $50 discount does end in 18 minutes. So the countdown is on. If you'd like that additional discount you've seen on anything today, take advantage of that. Here's the pear shape and stays as is in the rose and the white here. And I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me flip it around. So you see that's got tremendous size to it. 248 really looking quite large on the hand here, isn't it? I would have estimated that even just, had I not seen the information, I would have estimated that more like a 4 carat. Certainly looks larger, which oftentimes pear shapes will do. And it's not going to be $39.99 after all. So it's even pretty the way it's pronounced. It sits up off the hand a little bit. There's a lot of gold weight that goes into this. And then here it is up close and personal. It's a true pink. It really is. And then we're going to show you a better price right now. How about $19.99? Gold pearl for Richard on yesterday. We'll go ahead and show that again. Wants to see that. I think it's sold, but we'll check it out. And then here we go. 19, 18, 17, 16. I got 17 minutes to put together Father's Day specials. So we better make it happen. 15, 14, 13.99. Are we loving this? It's that beautiful pure pink. There's no brown. There's no peach tone. It's that true, honestly, it looks like a pink diamond before it looks like a Morganite, because it looks like a really, really good pink diamond, a strong saturated pink diamond, because it's so impressive. And the way that pear shape is faceted, when it gets up to the point of the pear, it gets really intense with the color. Looks amazing, is amazing. I'll blow it out better than $12.99 even. We'll take it even lower. We got to really pop some prices out here so we can get as much jewelry before you as we possibly can. And it's not even $12.99. I'll blow it out for $1,199 only. We still have the 204 to show you. I got 2 of our 3 sapphires still available. The roval and the oval in the darker color. We have that big 18 karat Tanzanite. If you like pink pear shapes, we had a spinel earlier that was only $9.99. If you want to chop that, it was set in platinum. We still have our big turquoise, and we still have our 75 karat kunzite pendant, designer style. And then we have, oh, wait for it, the cat's eye emerald bracelet I've been wearing all day. That is happening as well with a new markdown of only $12,999. So a lot to do here. Let's show the golden pearl. This was here yesterday, so we're just recapping it briefly. And it's 112-2827. This was just one of those, I just went wild price tags. Yeah.
Can you show the gold, the opal ring from the wheel? Is that gold?
Yes, that was the two-tone one. Yes, I can. Thank you. Here we go. Opal recap. I was wondering, Victor, and to myself, should I recap all the opals? And I think we should. So just a moment on the golden pearl. Here's the close-up on the opal. Item number is 1119456, and that would be the 317. Yeah, sure. 317 blues and greens to that black opal. It's got the yellow diamonds beside it and the white diamonds. That's a total of 67 points in diamonds, 56 on the white, 11 on the yellow. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Two-tone gold. Check that out. We're going to blow it out for only $14.99. I had other platinum set black opals as well that were the same price. They were just a little smaller than this one, but still great looking stones. So if you'd like it, it's $14.49. And of course, that is a one only for you as well. Very busy on the phone lines. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We've got a little bit of a queue forming on the phone lines. That's typical. Do you have this one? I will show it again. I had to briefly move aside. I'm going right back to the golden pearl, I promise. This is just the opal ring that Victor's caller was requesting. And then we're going to go right back to our golden pearl, which is a natural pearl, 11 millimeters in diameter. That opal is gone. Here comes our golden pearl, just a recap from yesterday. That's an 11 millimeter golden South Sea pearl, 46 points in white diamonds, 24 points in the yellow. So a total of, you get exactly 70 points in diamonds overall in total, kind of a striped triple halo, if you will. Looks really cool the way those are put together. And it's also going to be set in 2 tones of gold. Got a little white rhodium underneath the white diamonds. The rest of the way is yellow. That's how I recommend it. You can truly, if you want to, tell your operator, if you want it all yellow gold, all white gold, or all rose gold, we can do that. But just make sure you mention that to them. It is 70 points. It's a stunning golden pearl, and it's a discount of $9.99. So just recapping that from yesterday, and I'll try it on for you. It is a perfectly round, completely flawless nacre pearl. That's what's so unique about it, is that it really is that smooth surface. This is not an oval shape or a Baroque shape. It doesn't have those dips and those valleys and those little divots and whatnot. Those are characteristics you ideally don't want, but most South Sea pearls, especially ones that are created in the wild, so to speak, like this is, you would expect to have those flaws, those visible flaws. This one is just really sleek and smooth and clean, if you will. And it's $9.49 because $50 off at checkout. We have a very special 2 karat 04 yellow to kind of wrap up with here. So we will see that. Any other questions, requests, anything we can bring out? Keep in mind, we are down to 13 minutes exactly. 13 minutes left of airtime. That is it. So not much time left in our show. And I mentioned that and counted down because you got another now, less than 13 minutes to save the $50 and get these sale event prices. So that's $9.49. Great size. I love that it's the foundation is the triple halo. They don't really sit at the midpoint of the pearl because that's not how we set pearls. Yes. The what? Yes. I actually have 3 left, I think. Unless anything's sold that I don't know about. I have 3 opals. Right, but I still have 3 more in platinum, so I'll show them to you next. All right, let's show the other opals, because we had a few people miss out. The opal we just showed with the yellow and white diamonds is gone. Yes, Jess? Spinel again? Sure, here's the pink spinel one more time. It's the 3rd time on the air here, so let's get that. It's 3rd time's a charm moment. Here's that pink spinel. It's a true, like, pinky, diamond pink. There it is. This is the spinel ring in platinum. Item number is 1123653. That is a huge, nearly 2 carat spinel. It's a carat 87, and it's a pear-shaped stone. It's set in platinum with 17 points in diamonds, and one of them you can't see till you turn it to the side and see it at the end of that design. So 1 beautifully set individual diamond, 3 right next to the pear shape at the base. That one is only $9.99, but it's really $9.49 at checkout. Then we're about to recap the 3 opals in platinum that we have left. And then we'll try to get that 204 in before we go. And here's what this one looks like on the hand. So a really specialty design, of course, 2 ways to wear it. So you'll play with it when you get it home, see which way you prefer. But there it is. That's such a unique color of pink for a spinel. It looks more like truly a pink diamond color, doesn't it? And then here's the other way to wear it. If you want to flip it on its side here, it can look that way. You can have that almost like tube of a platinum and diamond end cap right there on the top if you want to as well. So $9.49 on that one only. I'll show it up close. Then we're going to recap our 3 black opals that were on a discount earlier that you may have missed. But that is a really cool spinel. And again, unusual to see that particular tone of pink. In that color, they're usually a little bit more of a hazy, dustier color. This is very vibrant, very pink sapphire, pink diamond, pink Morganite-esque. So very cool price tag for almost 2 carats plus with those bigger diamonds. And yes, a solid platinum setting. So that's here for the moment. Let's go ahead and recap our opals here. 3 left, all in platinum now. Here's platinum and all with different diamonds. 2 of them have baguettes. That one I love, the baguettes and the rounds there. Then we have another oval for you here, which has this really cool, look at that sheen. There are 3, they're all the same price. The carat weights I will give to you right now. Again, platinum settings, we're just going to recap these 3 because I know the one with the yellow diamonds is sold. And let me know who's got that pear-shaped pink spinel. We have backed up calls, and again, 10 minutes left. So this is going to be chaos at the end of the show. Everyone trying to get those discounts and deals before we run out of time. Here is the 1 carat stone in the middle. Set in platinum, 1 carat black opal, 50 points in diamonds. Then we go to the big opal here. That's going to be a carat 75. That's the largest of the 3 left. 175 plus the halo of 46 points. And then we go to the elongated oval over here, which has a lot of green. That's going to be a 123 stone, and that'll have 75 points in diamonds. All 3, same price, $14.99, but really $14.49 at checkout for you. And that will be it on those 3. The last looks, we saw them hours ago, so just wanted to recap those for you. And there it is. Fabulous, isn't it? So 3 great ways to get very important opals into your collection. But yes, very important discounts. And to think that platinum settings through and throughout. Very impressive. Also, just want to remind you, yes. Okay, the right side, love that one too. That's item number 1124348. I'll try it on for you. That one is spoken for. And that'll be the 123, 75 points in diamonds. Yes. Pink spinel is gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. $14.49. That one is spoken for. Let's just come in closer on our last 2 remaining. And that's either, again, to recap, this is the 175 over here with the 46-point diamond halo in platinum. And this is the 1 carat stone with the 50 points in diamonds. Also baguettes and rounds set together in the platinum. And I'm just going to put them like this because that always looks better to me. So, yes. Heart-shaped Tanzanite. Oh, yes. Gotcha. The golden zoisite. You got it. We will show that to you as well. Running out of time, so get those last-minute requests in. Here it comes. I flashed this earlier. Here is our golden zoisite. It is, information is as follows. 1124156. Does not sit on its own here, but it's like a chartreuse color. It really is. It's a neon green yellow colored together with that heart-shaped cutting. It's also a 10 karat, 40 in the size. Unheated is what this is. So the reason it gets that color is that it's all unheated zoisite, but we sometimes see those in blues and greens. This is a golden chartreusey green. So it's got the diamond weight, 26 points in the yellow, 67 points in the white. That's going to be a lot of diamond weight overall because it's traveling around that large perimeter of that rare heart shape and just beautifully clean and bright, isn't it? And it's a one only, set as is in the yellow gold and the white gold to correspond with the match in the diamonds. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Very impressive. Very impressive. And we'll blow it out. Great value right now. Well, it was supposed to be $17,999. You can't really put a price tag on these at all, or at least you shouldn't, because they're totally irreplaceable. You just don't see natural zoisites that look like that. And to get that remarkable cutting, true heart shape with the defined cleft and that size, which is 10.5 carats nearly, and the fact it is as rare as it is. It's one thing to get unheated material that is the lavenders, the blues, the greens, the aquas. It's a different story to watch this heart shape in those colors, because that's vastly different. Yellow diamonds and white diamonds. And under, you know what, Victor, if they like it, we could take $10,000 off and call it $79.99, or do a better value. I'll give you an additional discount. How about before $50 off, you get $1,000 off, and I'll make it $69.99. And then it's actually $69.49. And this will be last call. We're down to about 6 minutes now. 6 minutes, 20 seconds, but who's counting? And that's where, again, this discount goes away. We can't honor it tomorrow night, as much as we have Monday night markdowns and it's all must-see TV. We do not have this $50 Father's Day sale. So this is where you got to shop the collectibles, the affordables, whatever we've had. I'll tell you, there's not much left from the show, but it's still worth asking if your favorite piece is still here. Highly recommend that, because guess what? They're not going to last. We've already had a lot of pieces from earlier be selling in this last couple of minutes. So please do dial in. That happens at the end of a show. And we want to make sure that we show you the big yellow diamond just in case anybody is waiting and ready for a 2 karat 04. What is so remarkable to see with a 204 yellow diamond, it's one of our largest ones ever. Just a reminder, very, very, very little left in this show. Very few pieces remain, but still worth asking. I do have my gorgeous cat's eye emerald bracelet with all those diamonds. Brand new markdown on that today. Of course, $50 off everything. We've got 5 minutes left. That's it. So here comes the 204. 204 yellow diamond. That's something we rarely see and will rarely see going forward. Too tough to get these, too expensive in their wholesale environment, so it doesn't give us the freedom to bring more of them to you, because we've spoiled you with pricing. We've had fancy diamonds for about 6.5 years now. We've been completely spoiling you with prices. So this is where, if you need a big stone, come on in. And here we go right now. Take a look at this. This is so special. And it's a 2 karat 04 just on the center. And then we extend it from there. We give you another 25 points in the yellow, and then listen to this, a carat 41 of white diamonds beyond that. The dream ring is here. The ultimate yellow diamond value. And you're thinking, she putting that up for the first time with 4 minutes left in the show. What does that mean? It means you get the deal of a lifetime, just so we can say bye-bye to this incredible 370 overall carat weight in one of our best. Yes, that center stone is still VS quality. And it's one of the largest, it's actually the second largest we have, because the only other one is the 3 karat 01, and it's a little bit of a weird cut. So this is where you get a specialty classic, and we'll try it on. Now, if you have any questions, this is the time to get those in. Let's just give it away. It's what we got to do. We have very little airtime. It's its first real look at it with all the information. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Boy, this is something. And you know, with the addition of the yellow diamond halo immediately around that center, it just gives you the overall look as if you're really looking at a 10 karat. Because if that yellow perimeter on the outside was just one big stone, you'd be looking at a lot larger individual yellow diamond. So that, I don't have a 10 karat yellow diamond. That's the problem. Probably won't ever. So this would be the next best thing, and the only way to get that presence and that look. But let's face it, a 10 karat yellow diamond even here one day would be a pretty penny. So it's much nicer to be able to say, I'm going to get that look. I'm not going to have to break the bank. I know she's going to hook me up with a value, because it's supposed to be $33,999 right here on the bag. It says that right there. I can show it to you. Obviously, that would work on any given Sunday, right? But we're doing better. It's our last couple of minutes. If you have any questions at all about anything you've seen today or beyond, let us help you. let us, Joseph, you got to call. You got to call. We'll be here for a few minutes after. But then, of course, yeah, you got to make sure that your piece hasn't already gone to somebody else. So call us quickly so you can get those last-minute deals. Take a look at this. This one's going to go $33,999. It is not. It's time to just let this one go at the huge blowout price we have, which is under $10,000. If you're going to make it quick and you're going to make it easy, and that's my goal, it's got to go crazy low. So instead of even $99.99, it's the one you've been waiting for. We've had our fair share of 2 carats here and there. You know they never go below 15,000, and you know we have a better value than retail and wholesale, and you know we're going to beat everybody else out there. So this is your time to pick it up when we have 2 minutes left in the broadcast. It's not even $99.99. It's not going to be $9,500 either. And look at those huge white diamonds. They're going all the way around the very, very edge. It is stunning. It's not $95, $94, $93, $92. Yes, you got your $50 off for the next few moments. That's it. We'll honor it, by the way, as long as you make the phone call right after the show ends. We will honor that price reduction. All these discounts we've been doing, but you know what? Not even 92 or 91, skipping $9,000 entirely. Let's make it $89.99, which will be $89.49 at checkout for you if you would like to own this yellow diamond with $370. When you add it all up, $370 of amazing VS diamonds. Yes, even the yellows are VS diamonds, and that is your big finale value. I know, it's quite the finale piece there, isn't it? And $370 stays in the two-tone gold. You just tell us what size you need, but want to make sure that gets a home. Just a reminder, the 75-carat kunzite pendant is still here. So is the 19-carat 65 Tanzanite pendant. So we got some good ones. The museum has been open all day here, and yet some of our pieces are still available for you, like that 19-carat 65 Tanzanite pendant with the 2 big trillion-cut diamonds in the bail. That 75-carat designer kunzite piece is still here as well, but it's our last call. This or anything else, we'll be out there in the phone lines helping you out. After we go off the air in 48 seconds, we'll be here helping you out. So don't hesitate to call. And again, we don't see you back till tomorrow night, but it's tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss our must-see Monday Markdown show. Maybe we'll have a little, little extension of, it's not going to be $50 off, but you know I'm going to put everything on sale for our Monday night. So please join us tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Special happy Father's Day to my mom. I always like to wish her happy Father's Day. She was my father figure growing up too. And again, special hugs and love to all of you who are missing dads today. Thanks so much for being with me. Have a great rest of your day. Again, see you tomorrow night at 7. Can't wait for that. And call us if there's anything else we can discount for you. We'll be here. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great rest of your Father's Day. We'll see you tomorrow night.